Hey guys, Tony the Soy Sauce Assassin. We started late today because there was some issues. Like, would that consider issue? Yeah, I think that's issues. There were some issues. So yeah, now we got this to start. We should be able to start. Kind of. Hopefully, people will be able to get the link and stuff like that. The stream app or software, should you say, has changed and literally doesn't have all the information that I used to type in, like, preset. Now it's actually brand new. Like, I had to type in every time now. So I don't know. I took a while to type all that in and got it through, and hopefully this works. All right. Hey Joe. So let me get this to work. Close this, close that. And that the chat works. Okay, so the meet code is okay. I provided the meet code too, so it should be okay now. It should be. Tonight is a smoke along. It is. But I don't know how many people actually got this cigar. Alright. So I will let you guys choose. Smoke along together with this one. The Sereno Royale cigar. Maduro Double X. Well, we can do another of those short stacks. I might do both, actually. I really might do both. So you guys know what you guys want. Alright, you guys are the viewer. You guys will be able to oh come on decide the fate of this show. And I just posted chat code too, so but you guys might feel somewhat negative about today's thing. Okay, so morning. Alright, so let me get this all set up because the OBS decided to change the way they run the software again. Okay. So yeah, we can do the double X. So let me get both running. Let me get a ashtray, and we can talk about things. Okay. Okay. Double X it is. Boom, boom. And where's my ashtray? Oh, there it is. Boom. Hi Quake. Hi Sherry. Just finish up an egg roll. I'm getting all my stuff together. I'll be on soon. Okay. And so yeah, that is perfect because that gives me some time to talk and vent. I need to vent. Absolutely vent. Vent twice, vent 3 times. I need to vent. Alright. So yeah. While James on the other side, I have him covered up. So you guys can only see me right now while I vent, okay? Alright. But should I light up something while I vent? I'm afraid I'm gonna choke on cigars. But ooh, this coffee is heavy. Alright. Let me light up the cigar. I will be doing a review on this one too on the side. But today we can do smoke together, and if you have this one, pick up this one. We can smoke together and see how good it is while I'm pissed off. So, James, I have you covered, but people can hear you, so you know.
I know, I understand you got me covered.
Alright, so let's see if this is any different. Let's light this up. I need lighter. Alright, so you guys know what I'm gonna talk about. My wife all of a sudden like a night ago decided to show me a video. Hey Martin, decided to show me a video, and that video shows this guy named Uncle Roger.
Uncle Roger.
That guy named Uncle Roger decided to watch a video, and I swear to God, that video is sinful. Nobody should ever copy that video, okay? And I have something to say. I have to. Like, how can that be aired? To stop. Now, if you want to compare my notes with Uncle Roger, you can, okay? Because it's kind of the similar shit. But let me talk about this.
Uncle Roger. What's up, everybody?
All right. Hey, Matt.
What's up, man?
I have talked to my wife about this, okay? She's like, if I want to complain like Asian, it wouldn't be so much racist. You wouldn't be so racist, okay? If I want to complain like about Asian stuff, I complain like Asian, okay? So here we go. I can't even do with the music. The music needs to be off. The music needs to be off. All right.
It's that bad.
It's that bad. All right. He's right. Who is afraid of making egg fried rice? Let's not even be. Everybody, be honest. Who just eat egg fried rice? Chicken fried rice, shrimp fried rice, beef fried rice, and house special fried rice, but nobody eats egg fried rice. Okay, nobody. No one eats egg fried rice. It doesn't have to be Uncle Roger. It doesn't have to be Uncle Tony. It doesn't matter. No one eats egg fried rice. Okay?
My wife does, and my daughter does.
And she didn't even cook egg fried rice. She cooked vegetable fried rice. Why? Because there's beans in it. Right? There's peas in it. There is red pepper in it. There's garlic and there is ginger in it. It's not egg fried rice. Egg fried rice, egg rice scallion.
Yeah.
All right? But what she did, most no-no, is rinse the rice in water. What the hell are you doing? Rinse the rice in water. That makes me cringe. That makes me cringe. Let's see, I know somebody, some of you, will cook rice not in the rice cooker. That's okay. You cook the rice with just a good amount of water. You're done with it. Let the steam goes off. Call it a day. You don't dump it into a colander.
Drain it.
You don't drain that thing and rinse in water. What is the point to drain it if you're gonna rinse in water? Not to mention you rinse in cold water. All right.
Yep.
Listen to Tony, okay? Listen to Uncle Tony here. Tell you one time and one time only. If you make fried rice, you go to neighbor. You guys got rice from yesterday. All right. You guys got rice from yesterday. You didn't eat. Uncle Tony wants it. You take over. You cook rice perfect. All right. You do it one time. You take yesterday food. You cook it today. Perfect. You cook rice today. You make fried rice. Horrible. Horrible. My mother will disown me if I make rice to cook fried rice today. You use rice from yesterday. You don't have it, go to your neighbor, go to Uncle Sam, go to whatever, and say, hey, you got rice? And you take that rice and you make fried rice. That's perfect. There's no way, absolutely no way that she could have made that plate of fried rice with the rice that was cooked today. No. Okay? Okay? And add peas, that's okay, but where's the carrot? You add peas, you add carrot. Okay? And where's salt and MSG and chicken essence? Yep. Salt, MSG, chicken essence, pepper. Need to be in there. Need to be in there. Okay? Have some chicken, have some shrimp. Don't be so cheap. Who does just egg? Who does just egg?
My wife.
Well, she's doing it wrong. She's totally, absolutely doing it wrong.
Probably because her egg fried rice turns out yellow.
Right? That is not the way you do it. And do you know there's such thing called the wok? If you're not cooking with the wok, you're cooking it with wrong. Non-stick frying pan for fried rice? No. You get a wok and you cook it. You flip it and talk Chinese while you're doing it. I don't care what you have to say. You know, Bruce Lee, Ching Chong, whatever. But you do it right. What? You know, because Chinese food, very hot with fire. Alright? No induction shit. Fire. Induction, no. Fire, yes. Induction, no. Fire, yes. Alright? Alright? There's no way that she could cook a perfect fried rice that's not even wet with induction. Doesn't happen. It's not hot enough. Alright? It's not even hot enough to light my cigar. No good. She has no idea what she's talking about. She should never, ever made a TV show to teach you how to make egg fried rice. Alright? Maybe chicken broccoli, maybe chicken fuyang, not egg fried rice. Shameful. Okay? That just watching that almost make me disown me. Alright? I almost disown myself for watching it. I
notice how much this Chinese dialect is coming out here.
That's because I gotta complain on behalf of Chinese. Alright? On behalf of Chinese, I'm sorry you had to watch some British people cooking you fried rice. Oh my god.
She looked Filipino though.
It doesn't matter. It's on BBC. It's on BBC. I was, oh my god, like every step she's cooking, I'm like, no, no, no. You know, I was no so much. I was like, Uncle Roger, shut up. Let me tell to her. I can't believe this shit. I can't believe she does not, like, how do you screw up fried rice? That's like screwing up a hot dog. Do you know how to cook a hot dog? You cook a hot dog, put it in a bun, eat it. Alright? That's how you do it. But this, not acceptable. Alright? You cook the rice yesterday. You take the rice, put in the fridge. You take it out the next day. And once you cook the egg, you put the rice on top. You don't take the egg out, okay? You don't say, hey, you're safe now. You just been cooked, but I'm not gonna eat you now. You can go to the side and let me cook the rice first. No! You put the egg in there. You put your scallion in there. You put your rice in there. You put salt, pepper, you know, all that condiment in there. But most sinful, she forgot one thing. Most sinful. She forgot the soy sauce. She forgot the soy sauce.
Oh, I thought
it's not even fried rice.
Soy sauce is in fried rice, believe it or not.
It's just rice and eggs.
Huh?
It's just rice and eggs.
If
not
you
even fried rice.
No. Soy sauce is life. Alright?
Yeah, it is.
Do not argue with soy sauce assassin about soy sauce. Soy sauce is life. You add it to everything. Alright? You breathing air, you will drink soy sauce, okay? If you got hurt, you put soy sauce on top, okay? If you're eating any food, you dip in soy sauce, okay? If the world is at war, you give them soy sauce and it will be peaceful right there. That's soy sauce. Alright? If you hate someone, dip the cigar in soy sauce and send it to them. That's all you need to do. Alright, now I'm done venting. Woo! Alright, yeah, the cigar does burn good. It burns really good. It starts kind of light.
You definitely vent in Chinese dialect.
When you complain like Chinese, you gotta go into the borderline Chinese side. Okay?
Because you started off with egg fried rice and went to egg fried rice really quick.
Don't argue with Tony. You never win. Cook the fried rice correct and you will be fine. Alright, anyways, back to the cigar. This is the cigar that Martin Amaya made a review and he absolutely hated it. You can see his face. It's like, I can't believe you're smoking this shit. But that's because Martin hates everything. Martin hates everything that's not Macallan.
Is that the XX Maduro?
Yeah, that's the double XX Maduro.
No, I actually like that one. You didn't finish the review then.
I did finish review. You're okay. You did not like it in the beginning. You like absolutely did not like it at all. You say you were gonna get, you know, you think Brendan was gonna kill you.
About halfway, it actually tasted pretty good.
It was the same thing with the regular Maduro. The regular Maduro, but regular Maduro got halfway through, it got so strong. It just started to get really strong. You start to feel it. So I wonder if this is the same. The flavor, I think, is somewhat lighter than the regular Maduro right now in the beginning. It's earthy though. It's got a little bit earthiness to it. But it's manageable. It's manageable. It's doable. So what are you smoking, Martin?
I just got a budget smoke.
Budget smoke. Yeah.
Factory smoke.
Let me see if I can bring you guys to the screen. Here we go.
Factory smoke, Connecticut. The shade.
Matt, what about you? What are you smoking?
Andalusian Bull.
Oh, the bowl. So James, what are you smoking?
At the moment, not anything. Too cold
James
outside.
smoking air. James smoking air.
Cold
Cold
outside. What the hell?
Buffalo Bush Outdoor smoking the Sereno Royale Cigar Maduro XX. That's a mouthful.
Yep.
And the only way to distinguish them was actually the bottom, the footband. Like the footband is like literally the same. The footband, like other than the added XX to the end, everything else is the same. Man, so I got so upset at the video today. I actually did not eat any fried rice today. I could have, but ended up eating curry rice. So I end up eating curry because of that. I showed it to my family member.
Fried
They
curry,
were pretty pissed off about it.
fried curry rice.
No, curry rice is just rice over, like,
Not the way my wife makes it.
if you really want to make something right, get the right tool, right? So if you want to make rice, go get a rice cooker.
Oh,
Go get a rice cooker. You'll cook nice rice. Not to mention she used the wrong rice to cook. So, what do I think about the cigar band? I actually think the cigar band is absolutely beautiful. I would prefer to have a little bit more bling on it, like more shine, because it's matte. It looks matte, right? It looks very matte. If you look at it, it's shiny, but it's matte at the same time. And what I didn't like is that they use those paper. These papers, they rip so weirdly. Every time I try to take them off, they don't come as clean as some of those bands, right? They don't come off easily. They always leave a little bit. It's like those ultra soft toilet paper. When you wipe, you always leave a little bit on the ass when you wipe. It's like that. Like that's what I don't like. So you get you get the ultra soft. Yes, you get it's really comfortable. Yes, so it's really nice looking. It's really matte looking. It's great. But it leaves that little bit. Whenever you try to rip, you gotta rip like 2 rounds before it comes off. That's what I didn't like. However, the design is great. They started off good with the design. The design does look like royal. They look like absolutely expensive. The size is good too. I just don't like the paper that they use. And there was a few other brands when they use this paper, they tend to glue onto the cigar a little bit. And what I feel like they might have done that a little bit too, because the back is kind of short a little bit. I don't know. The back is a little short. So I don't know.
So I gotta say something. I see a stranger to the lives. Mr. Brian, what's going on, bud?
Hey, what's going on?
Brian
How's
is not a
everything
stranger. He's been on it 3 times.
Oh, I don't remember.
Because when he's on, you're not.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's the problem. When he's on, you're not. He's usually in the park near his apartment or something like that.
good? Yeah, in the back.
But usually he still have daylight. Today somehow he have no daylight.
My wife and my son have been away for about, I guess, 5 weeks now, so I've had a lot of time to jump on when I'm at home.
Good. I mean,
wow.
yeah, everybody, especially during this pandemic, everybody needs a long time. We're with our wife or family member way too long, like all day literally. So you need a long time. You need to do something. Right now we have the highest divorce rate of the entire year, right? You see all those famous people divorced too, because they can't stand with each other. When you are famous, when you're like an actor, actress, you only see each other 2 weeks, 3 weeks at a time. That's tolerable. But when you had to stay with each other like 3 months at a time, they're like, no, screw this shit.
It's a lot of time to be with each other.
So today I actually opened up the chimney opening, like the door for the opening for that chimney, and I put my drain fan, like the exhaust fan, right on it and let it exhaust the smoke from from the bottom out to the chimney. Hopefully that will work. We'll find out. My wife was like, "Have you set a fire on there to burn off all the bugs yet?" I was like, "I set a fire to it before, so I don't know." But I think if there's any bugs in there, after all this nicotine, they all went crazy and fall off. I think.
Yep.
Anyways, let's go to the chat room a little bit. We have Joe Sparaccio. We have Juan. Crazy wearing ring tonight. Luckily, I still have power in the house. Great. That's good, you know. Hopefully you have like a generator if you need it. If you don't, I think we have someone that does generator. Travis Acorn. Okay?
Yep.
And then we have Aaron. He's also smoking the same cigar I'm smoking today. We have Quick 30, who pretty much never missed an episode. Feels like that.
Right.
Right? Quick 30 never missed an episode. He's always there. I'm always, you know, I'm amazed. Okay? And who else is on? Let me see if there's a way to check it. Cat is on. Alright, Cat is on. Sherry is on. And Michael Wells says that he will be on in a little bit. We'll see. Speak of the devil. Edward O'Neill
We
is
don't have
on.
any time anymore.
I was about to start talking shit about him.
Yeah.
And let me know if you guys hear too much noises because I'm turning the volume up a little bit so I can hear them. And if you guys hear echoes, let me know. So yeah. Update for you guys. Today the check went out. So basically I took the check, put it inside another sympathy card, and I put in another the new Shadow Smokers Legion coin in there. And I also put in like 4 random cigars in there, just send it over. So
Random from Miss Assassin or random from you?
random for me. I just basically whatever that's in front of me, I grab.
Oh well, okay then. Not your good stuff.
What? Well, there's like a patina. I don't remember what it is in there, but yeah, I just grab whatever that's in front of me. So
Sure, she'll be grateful for everything.
you look like a dying fish grasp for air. I don't know how dying fish grasp for air like, but I never see fish try to get air. So you might need some lessons back in school. You know, fish don't need air; they need water.
They still need air that's
Well,
in the
that's
water.
in the water. That's in the water. So their gill takes water. So long as there's water, there's some air in there, right? But they don't need air. They don't grasp for air. They grasp for water.
I don't think they grasp for it. I think they gasp for it.
True. All right. I have not corrected my Chinese accent back yet. I've been using it for like 10 minutes. All right.
Little guy coming out swinging strong.
I know, right? And he's not even drunk today.
Sure.
But anyways, yeah. I mean, good try. Dying fish, gasping for water. Good try.
Fish
Anyways.
grasping for water, fly lice.
Like, I didn't think I looked like a fish, but sure. At least
All
expensive
right,
fish,
so
right?
what is the correct rice to use for fried rice?
Correct rice to use for fried rice. You can use Japanese long grain, or you can use jasmine rice.
Jasmine is what I use. Good.
And
The best.
you add fish hands, okay?
Fish hands?
Fish.
Yeah, so they can grab
Okay.
they can grab for
Yes,
air.
they can grab for air.
I don't know how that looks like. But yeah, okay. Anyway, haha head ass. I hope you have a fun time. You know, not whatever. You look like a tap dancing tadpole. Tap dancing tadpole. I don't know how to. So where did you see all kind of weird stuff like that? I've never seen a tap dancing tadpole. If I had, I would have been rich. I would just stream a tap dancing tadpole, and I'll make millions. Little guy needs some rum. Aaron said.
No, he doesn't.
Why are you smoking today?
Red Band Murcielago.
Ah, get out of here.
Oh,
You know this Sereno burns
here
well.
it is.
Is the Maduro XX more expensive than the Maduro?
No.
They're the same price?
Yeah.
Because it seems like there was only the wrapper that's different, right? The rest is the same, pretty much. The fillers and binder that the same.
Yeah, the binder and filler is the same. Yeah, the wrapper's a little different. As I told you, that one's smoother all the way around.
It is more smoother. It doesn't like when I smoked the Maduro, it was heavy.
Right, it'll get you a little bit.
Yeah, it was heavy, but seems like the XX is gonna be easier. The draw is a little tight though. So, yeah, how does tap dancing Tapo looks like? They don't have legs.
He's still on there.
I can't help it. I just don't know how they looks like. Now I'm trying to think how they would look like.
Well, didn't you ever watch like the Looney Tunes cartoons from the 50s? You got to see a dancing frog. I mean,
Yeah, but dancing frog is not a Tapo.
If he got
Where's
it
your
from a
rum at?
Dr. Seuss book or something like that.
You know, this
Why
guy.
don't you rum?
This guy has seen something. This ha 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 head ass has seen something. Alright? He has seen something. He knows how a tap dancing Tapo looks like.
Yeah,
Once you develop
I
legs,
saw one.
it's no longer a Tapo, I think. So
I saw one time. A tap dancing tank only got grabbed by a fish though.
I eat cauliflower rice and falafel. You know, cauliflower rice is not rice. So, you know, when you use cauliflower to make a fried rice, that's actually stir-fried vegetables, technically.
What's a cauliflower?
Cauliflower. You happy now? You happy now?
Yeah.
Cauliflower. Now we got cauliflower and
Karen flour. Jeez. Today's correct
you're
Tony's
on a wall
accent.
tonight.
Today's correct Tony's accent episode.
You're on a wall tonight.
Yeah. Michael's like, last time I was drunk, today not anymore. I'm going at it.
I was not drunk. Thank you very much.
Were you tipsy?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah. You
Maybe.
just said I'm tipsy.
So Michael, did you
You
fix
were
your back end problem? Oh, I mean,
No.
credit card problem.
No. You would. That's an after show story.
So people cannot make orders today, because I know that you got some Espinosa coming in.
If you have PayPal and you have a regular PayPal account, yes. Other than that, no.
That's not good.
You have no idea.
Oh yeah. Tony wanted to order 3 boxes this morning.
Was it Tony's fault?
It's not my fault. Today I didn't order any cigar, but I did order 2 jacket and a suit pants, dress pants. So
And a
that,
box of rice.
huh? No, I didn't get any. No, after that I'm so broke I couldn't get a rice. I think the jacket was $850 each. So, and the pants was $600. So, I cannot afford anything else after that.
Oh, that was a lot of boxes of David.
Well, when you buy suit jackets and suit pants, they're like that. So, dress pants. Because they had to be tailored, they had to be measured, they had to customize, they have to, you know, you gotta what kind of buttons you want, you know, yeah. But they did come out look pretty good, so I was happy with that. And my wife ordered a skirt that was like $500 and a sweater or something. I don't know. Not too bad today.
It's too hot for a sweater.
No. During the
That's why she got it
summertime,
now.
during the summertime, it's the fall collection. All right.
Yep.
So you know it's never too hot to buy it now. By the time you buy, like you would think it makes sense you have summer and summer collection. No, summer you buy winter clothes. And winter, you buy summer clothes. Like we're the dead winter, 0 degrees outside, and we go out there and buy short pants. I don't understand why. That's just the way it is.
That's the best time to buy it because it's on sale because it's out of season.
I did do a review on the Camacho, and I debate whether or not we should put it out because I think Davidoff might sue me for that.
Because it's a Camacho and it's really not all that great.
This one especially. This one, like this video should be about 15 minutes, not like 30 minutes.
It's 30 minutes
But
about
now
getting
you got
pissed
another
off.
shiny box of cigars you don't like. Huh?
You know, I have a lot of shiny box of cigars that I don't like. That's the problem. So, I mean, this one so far, so I think I'm smoking too quick. I don't know. It's actually pretty smooth. I forgot how fast I'm smoking it.
Yeah,
There's
that
a
one,
name
won't,
for those, you know?
that one won't creep up on you as much either.
The regular Maduro did though. At the end of regular Maduro, I was like, holy shit, I need some sugar.
Oh, yeah.
There's a name for all those cigar boxes that you don't like.
What? Say that again?
There's a name for those, you know? There's cigars that you don't like.
What
They're
is
called
it?
raffle prizes.
Raffle prices. They usually end up in raffle. You know what? That's the thing. When I put stuff out for raffle prices, I don't put things I don't like. Because, like, if I feel like I don't like, you guys wouldn't like it, then why would it be a price? You'd be like, you know, that's like me putting up 5 soy sauce cigars for raffle prices.
Well,
Ooh,
I
what
thought
is
it was
that
one of those
flavor?
my money, your palate thing, you know? It's,
Hold on. There's like a really weird woodsy flavor to it. Like a barbecue wood chip kind of flavor just now.
mm-hmm. Yep.
Like a wood crate.
It's got a KFC. It's got a KFC taste to it. Yep.
It does? Yeah,
Yeah.
it just tastes like wood. But like
Like-
wood pellets. Like, you
Like
know,
wood
those.
fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like wood fire. Yeah.
I did not like that.
That's what Martin didn't like.
I did not like that. Ooh.
Martin's going like, yep, know what you mean.
Ooh.
You got the same taste the first time you smoked this, Tony.
Huh? He's got the
First
same.
time
Yeah,
you
he got
smoked this,
the
you got
same
the
one,
same
right?
taste.
Yeah. You know,
It's the same thing.
people who like Kentucky Fire Kill will love it.
Yep.
You know, there's always cigars for someone, and it's always not everyone, but there will be cigars for someone, I think.
It does actually get better.
We'll find out. We'll find out. Now, I've been looking at a lot of emails. There's just a lot of email going on. I think Davidoff is doing an event with Michael Jordan, like a virtual event thingy with Michael Jordan, talking about his life. Which I don't think anybody needs to know more about Michael Jordan's life. Everybody already know what Michael Jordan's life like. So yeah, skip that. But I think there is gotta be a virtual bong smoker in like November or something like that. Right? November? That is coming up. I wonder what that's gonna be like. Are they gotta do like a virtual tour of their place? You know, here you go, Shadow Gaze.
Yeah. Shadow gaze?
Shadow Gaze.
You mean that?
Oh yeah, there we go. Double Shadow Gaze. Alright.
So I'm
So,
just wearing a regular Legion shirt.
and I think Cigars Daily Nation put up some sort of discount today too. Somebody posted.
Yeah, he did it for a couple days because they reached like 20,000 people on the Facebook page or some prep.
You know, I can reach 20,000 people in 1 hour if we wanted to. All I had to do is go to a Chinese website, pay them $20.
That was my tasteless plug. That was my tasteless plug for the Little Guy Cigar Shop.
Little guy's a tasteless plug.
You come, you follow. I pay you $20.
You come here with a fake account, you sign in, Shadow Smoke Legion, you get $1.
Get $1.
Nah. You know, you do in the next 20 minutes, Uncle Tony give you $2.
Uncle Tony.
When you hear people with that kind of accent, You know that
Keep your
person
dominant
speak.
rating, no?
You know that person speak Cantonese. That's a Cantonese English accent.
In ordinal.
So
Really telling you to be
In
quiet.
ordinal.
I know.
Alles klar.
He's telling them, shut the fuck up and get out of my way. I'm smoking. The guy's like, you're too noisy early in the morning. You're like, shut up, shut up. Don't make me throw soy sauce at your face.
That's what I tell my children.
Soy sauce might be too expensive in Germany. You might have to throw like Robitussin or something. James pissed. You can tell. James is about to throw that cooler over at that guy's head. Shut up! Why are you doing up so early in the morning?
Okay.
Yep.
I'm okay.
What'd you tell him, James?
Told her, what, I can't even talk?
Yeah. What's she doing up so early anyway?
Yes. Getting up to be pissed off at me.
Well, if she's already up, why does it matter? She's already up.
Apparently, I woke her up because my normal speaking voice is so loud.
Well, tell her to
'Cause
buy
I
a
can't
better
hear
house.
you guys.
Tell her to buy a
'Cause
better
I can't
house.
hear you guys. You guys are turned off.
That's what I'm saying. Tell her to buy a better house with a better window. Try double pane or triple pane. They're much better. You know,
Well,
if she
no,
can,
they will open up their windows.
well,
They
that's
open
their
up their
problem.
windows, and then
That's
they
their
expect,
problem. You know, if you want to,
well, then they expect us to be quiet.
here's the thing: when you open the window, you expect nature, and nature includes human beings.
Right. That's right. James is one with nature.
We're one with nature. We're one with nature. That's, you know.
How close are you to the neighbors, James?
That's pretty far.
Yeah, it is.
I can't see.
No, it's pretty far.
It's across the street.
Yeah, next time she come out, go back and eat your sauerkraut. We're talking about fried rice here. Go back and eat your sauerkraut.
Yeah.
And whatever that German sausage is called.
Or move.
Oh, God. Anyways. I don't know about this cigar. Let's see where we're going about this cigar.
Oh, it was so good, and now it's so bad.
Because it
Make
had
up your
that
mind.
flavor
Mine
jumped in. You know, it's like that girl that's really beautiful, right? And you met her, you're like, she's so beautiful. She's perfect for me. She's everything. And then one night she decides to stay over your house and she snores like crazy. She snores so loud and she tosses and turns and punches you in the face when she does it. Then you go, I don't know about her anymore. I don't know. That's what's happened. That's what's happened. But you never know. You never know. You had to kind of date her a few more times to find out. Wonder whether now she's the one for you.
Are you talking from experience, Tony?
My wife does toss and turn and she punches.
So you marry him.
Yeah. So we started out with a queen size bed. Now we have a king size bed plus a divider in the center.
She's an MMA fighter in her dreams.
There was one time, no kidding, okay, she turned over and literally kicked right in between my butt and just got in my ass. Literally, I was like, ah, and she's still dead asleep. She's still dead asleep. That night, I was like, I'm gonna go sleep on the sofa because I don't know if I can take a second kick. It was bad.
My wife doesn't punch, but she kicks at night.
She kicks. And like, you know, regular kick is fine, but sometimes she knees me too. That just kick her knees up, and that gets me. And we have a king size bed. You have like king size bed, you can fit like 3 people, right? But
Yeah,
somehow her leg will reach me. All right, I'm like the border of the bed.
We fall asleep like this, but then in the middle of the night, she ends up like this.
James in a socialist country, so he had to respect neighbors' complaint. Wait, Germany is a socialist country?
Yeah.
Oh, that explains a lot, James. Just kidding.
They have a quiet time between 10 o'clock at night and 6 o'clock in the morning.
Is it 6 o'clock?
Quiet time.
Huh?
Is it 6 o'clock? It's 6 o'clock somewhere.
It's 3:40. It's 3:40.
No, but
in
like
the
you can't
morning.
even talk in your own like backyard, in your own house. I mean, your own
Well,
place.
apparently not. Apparently not.
Should offer her some coffee.
I will have invite her in. I will have invite her in and show her my backyard.
When Karen puts on her bathrobe and comes across the street to complain, it's not the time to offer her coffee.
No, not. I will show her what Karen should look like. I mean, come over here. Look at my backyard. You see those holes? You can choose one and jump in there. Or I can help you. Got plenty of backyard space. Need some fertilizers. Anyway, that's kind of mean today. Now we shouldn't be this mean, but I can't help to be mean because one of my review got a thumbs down. I don't even know why.
It's from that was from Brendan.
Yeah, Brendan's like, what's going on? Brendan's not even on today? Come on. So, I was gonna talk about cigars, like the short stacks, and like, you know how like Michael, we talked about how hard it is to identify those cigars other than the color, and we should not be judging the cigar by its color.
You can tell which ones are which.
Only by its color.
Yeah.
But we shouldn't judge anything by its color.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
So that means a band is due.
I've been getting positive feedback about them, so that helps.
Positive feedback about the cigar or the identification of the cigar.
The cigar.
Yeah.
About the cigar.
Yeah, we're talking about identification of the cigar. It was pretty good
I don't
though.
care about that yet.
I smoked the Connecticut. Oh, it was pretty good. And especially knowing that the cigar costs like $2, it's very good.
$3. Yeah, $2.95. $2.95.
How much was the bundle?
55, I think.
How many is in there?
20.
20?
Yeah, for long filler.
Long filler, 20 cigar, $50. That's roughly 2.5.
It's less than if you get them in the bundle, you get a little bit of a break. I think it's $2.80 something.
Well, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. It's roughly $2, $3 cigar. But it's long filler. Yeah. It's not machine made, right? It doesn't smoke like a machine made.
Yeah, no, they're all handmade.
So it's premium cigar, technically, right? It's technically in spec premium cigar, and it's Connecticut. It's actually pretty good. When I smoked it, I say that it was kind of reminds me of the Rico Barada a little bit, but it was a little bit better. It's more
Very, very close.
It's actually more pungent in flavor.
And then, but we don't sell them at that premium price like this guy that's got a funky beard that yells at the camera all the time.
Wait, he also carries that?
What do you expect me to say?
Well, even if you say yes, we know where to buy better.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
You will have to be weird to not purchase that cigar in a place that's like 50% off from that guy with the screaming beer. What beer and that screams? How's that?
What's cool is if you guys, because there's some of us that did like the Rico Barado Cameroon, right?
Yeah.
And I know where we can get something, very similar to that, and long filler as well as short filler.
But when I say Rico Barada, am I very close?
You're pretty close.
Pretty close.
Pretty close. Well, the Rico Barada short filler.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Close.
But like, it reminds me of Rico Barada, and then it was more pungent, it's more flavorful. Then it will be like an upgraded version of Rico Barada.
Same thing when you get to the Habano and the Maduro. He didn't have a Habano in that, but the Maduro it's much more of a step up.
Because I smoked quite a bit of those Rico Baradas, so I actually can tell like that's very similar.
Mm-hmm.
Katarina in Germany. By Martin's laugh, I think he's probably did it, but doesn't like the competition.
Huh?
I did not get that. Aaron is asking, is it like a dog rocket? No, it didn't taste like a dog rocket. Dog rocket is actually more blend. than Rico Barata, in my opinion. I think that Rico Barata actually had more flavor than the Dark Rocket.
Mhm.
But that's just me. That's just me. I'm pairing it with a really, really heavy coffee today. This coffee, like, even if you give them like half cup of milk, you can still taste that coffee. It's so strong. It's from Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
It's a Puerto Rico espresso bean.
Nice.
It's
Has
actually
anybody
very
tried
strong.
the Ivanito coffee?
I have not. I have not
I gotta
tried
try
Bob's
it.
coffee. I have not tried Noto's coffee because I'm a very, very strict drinker of coffee that does not drink any dark roast. I don't like dark roast coffee. So when they come up with the medium roast or espresso roast, I will drink those. We need a context snippets for our comments. Probably will eventually figure it out. You know, I spent the last 2 days watching all the Adobe Premiere Pro videos, trying to figure out how to use it because that thing is like a science itself.
Yep.
And that thing's
Never
super
figured
hard
out.
to use. So
Dude,
what?
Premiere Pro, you got to have like a year under your belt of goofing with it to get okay at it.
Yeah,
No
I
thanks.
mean, I know the concept of it. I know how to, you know, but then where to find all those things is everywhere. That thing's tool everywhere. Literally, I feel like I need to buy a new computer for it because every time I run into a different tool, that thing kind of freezes up a little bit.
Yeah, you need a lot of processing power for Premiere. A lot.
But yeah, I figure I'll work on it. I'll slowly work on it. It is hard. It is very hard to use compared to all the other tools. Like I used to use the what's it called, like Power Director. It works just fine. I tried the other one called VSDC Free Video Editor. That one is too weak. It doesn't have a lot of functions. And now I just go Adobe, and that was a big mistake because like I feel like I'm gonna go get another PhD. So.
Yep.
What's funny is here's the recent news in Taiwan. Okay, so I told you guys for the very first time in Taiwanese history, a mayor was impeached, right?
Right.
So what happened is they gotta have a special election because the mayor is impeached. So in a special election, this one woman who had master degrees and stuff like that, she's super tall. She's like 6 feet something tall. She's tall, right? And she have a master degree, and she is a senator. She want to be in the race for mayor. Okay, sure, why not? And then when somebody look into her background, they found that she have master degree and stuff like that. So they look up her published documents, and one document she plagiarized word for word, 4 pages long in her paper. Word for word, like didn't even change the word. In fact, she wrote the wrong word. Okay, she used the wrong word in there. I don't know how she did it, but like when she typed, she used the wrong word. I don't even know how that can get through publishing and all that stuff. But she plagiarized, and like, you know, when you plagiarize something, you change a few words, right? You get a couple sentences the same, and you change a few words. She didn't even do it exact the same. Somebody was able to get 2 pieces, like her version and the original version next to, and then recite together, you'll match exactly. So, and they even joke about it. They say, you know, this is not plagiarized because she did not use the same font and she didn't use the same paper.
Oh, bullshit.
Okay, so yeah. So now she's like, you know, she's not out of the election. She does not want to leave her election. She does not want to quit from her senator job. She said, I will remove that from my resume for campaign. Like, I will give up my master's degree. So she said that, and the government is like, dude, we already print out your thing, so we can't just go back and print out another 400 copies of those. So that's gonna be in there, even if you say no. And also, you cannot just say I renounce my degree. You literally need the school to renounce your degree. So yeah, she's stuck in between, and she did a whole speech, and everybody's criticizing her because before her speech, she's like, somebody give me some tissue. I'm gonna cry. Somebody give me some tissue before she even made the speech. And then like she have a whole container of tissue when she's talking and she's crying and all that stuff. But nobody bothered. So yeah.
What did the mayor get impeached for? What did the mayor get impeached for?
For not doing his job. Not doing his job. He literally took 3 months off. 1 month into his job.
Victory vacation, man.
Right? He took 3 months off, 1 month into his job. Also, right after he got elected, he was running for president. So he was not there to do his job. He was not. He was doing his campaigning and all that stuff. He wasn't doing his job. So yeah, he got impeached.
Wow.
But he's still in the scene. I don't know why that people treat him like crazy. He wanna be, right now he wanna be the leader of the party that he's in. I was like, why do people vote for that kind of person? I don't know. You know, he have some sort of, I don't know, charisma or something like that. But like I was talking about, you know, guys, get me on the ballot. I want to go head to head against Kanye West. I promise I will not talk about my wife during my campaigning. Alright?
I don't understand why they're making such a big deal about Kanye when the fact of the matter is he can't run because it's already chosen the 2 candidates. Like I don't understand why it's.
He can run as
in the
independent.
news.
He can run as independent.
Even though he's not. Even though does the independent candidate can you put your hat into the race at any point in time as an independent?
So long
candidate?
as you can get on the ballot. Yeah, you had to get on the ballot for individual state first.
Yeah, you need to win in a certain amount of primaries to be able to do it. Yeah.
But the primaries are over though, no? So isn't
No.
it done?
No, the primary is not over.
No, there's some states that you can get on the ballot even after the primary.
Yeah. So Hashimoto, how you enjoying your time in Las Vegas? Yes, Tony is making rice great again.
You could
No,
basically
my
always jump in as an
my
independent.
campaign will be free cigar for all.
That's a shirt right there. Tony's
There you
making
go.
rice great again.
Free
On the
cigar
back,
for
free
all.
cigar
Okay,
for everyone.
we'll subsidize all cigar retailers. All right. That every citizen is guaranteed 1 cigar a week, every week. But you have to buy the rest. 1 cigar a week, every week, but you have to buy the rest. And obviously, that 1 cigar a week, every week, the government will be paying fair pricing, MSRP, to the stores. And yes, I will allow cigar stores to give out free cigars.
You can give out free cigars if you buy one.
Yeah, but that's not free. If you had to buy something, get something, it's buy 1 get 1, or buy 3 get 1. It's not free.
You can buy one and I can give you 100.
That's still buying. That's still buying. It's just at a 99.9% discount. You know, but vote for Tony, free cigar. Vote for Tony, free cigar. Hey, actually, would that be bribery?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Buying votes.
Vote for Uncle Tony.
Well, no, but then you don't get it until I'm not giving you anything right now. All you gotta
vote
get
for
right
Uncle
now
Tony.
is my handsome face.
You have to give the cigar before we vote, otherwise it's bribery.
Oh, wait, no. If I give it to you before the vote, that's bribery. That is bribery.
No, it's not bribery because we still get the choice to actually vote for somebody else, regardless of whether you give us a cigar. or
No,
not.
but then you have the choice to vote for someone else. Once you vote for me already, that's not bribery. You have no incentive to vote for me anymore.
Right. That's like all the guys promising you the world.
Yeah, exactly.
We will do this.
Exactly. We will get rid of Social Security for sure. If I was the president, we'll get rid of Social Security. All right.
It's like they walk around here and before the elections, the local elections, they give away keychains and cups and all kinds of crap.
You know, we will get rid
It's
of
not bribery
Social Security.
because-
We'll let everybody save your own damn money. Okay, we'll allow you to save your own money into an account. Like Social
People aren't
Security, you
good at
don't even get interest, and you can't retire until 67. Come on.
Well, it's what it was like 99, 2000 when Al Gore was talking about his ironclad lockbox for Social Security. It's gonna be tell me this thing. He's gonna bring back. We're gonna have a lockbox. They're gonna have their own lockbox, and you're gonna save your money.
You can save your own damn cash somewhere, okay? You don't need the government to keep your damn lockbox, because a lot of people's lockbox right now is used to feed the people that already had their lockbox spent. All right, so yeah, save your damn money, save your own damn money, okay? All right, so if that's the case, no Social Security, there's no mandatory retirement account. You know, there's some people that wish they can work for the rest of their life. The retirement account doesn't do anything. There are some people that like that. They're bored. You know, James still works.
There's a guy where I worked that has been there for like 36 years.
I haven't reached retirement age yet, yeah.
That's because you didn't have your own box. If you had your own box, you would have retired by now.
See? Ironclad, no less. Ironclad lockbox.
I would have spent all that money on cigars already.
When you talk about box, I think about that box, Will Smith, in Bad Boys 2.
Which box?
I don't remember that one.
You don't remember that? He tell his friend to keep that conversation in a box.
Oh,
seal
I
that
want
box
to
away.
All that stuff, you know, about your little erectile dysfunction problem.
Yeah.
My
Put it in
mama's
that
titties.
box.
I want a goddamn lockbox, and we throw that bitch in the ocean. And the only way you get it, you gotta be motherfucking Jacques Cousteau.
To open it up, yeah.
I would rather have the duffel bag in the trunk of the car like in 48 hours.
You know, that's the problem in U.S., right? Having too much cash will get you in trouble.
Yep.
It's almost like saying that you cannot keep cash the way it is. You have to keep it in the bank.
But it's
Right.
like, okay, you say you sell your house and you're going to go buy another house. You have to have all this paperwork on where the money came from, even though you just sold a house to buy a house if you're going to try to do it in cash or whatever. It's so stupid.
Yeah. You literally had to prove where that money came from. It's like, I cannot save $1 a day. You know, I got all this money because I changed to Geico.
Oh man.
Right? You like having in the U.S. the most secure thing is have cash and solid gold, right? The gold will always turn into some sort of tender, legal tender, if you wanted to, and it's always at a market value. So the whatever the stock is trading for that day. So that's guaranteed. And cash, right? Cash is legal tender unless you're in the COVID-19 situation where there's places that says we do not accept cash. That's a different story. Okay? But cash is king. Cash is king, gold is king. However, if you keep it in a little tiny box, lockbox in the house, and when you decide to go out there and say, I want to buy a car in cash, they'll be like, no, you can't.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys never tried before, I've tried this, okay? I went to a car store, tried to buy a car in cash, just try to see how it feels like to be in like a movie star. You go there, I would like to buy this car in cash. Boom. No, you cannot do that. I'm unable to do so. They're like, go to the bank and buy a money order.
Yeah, I can freaking take you. You have to break it up into separate payments of like $9,000.
Because after 10 grand, they had to report it.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So weird. I can't spend my own cash. And like, if you go to a Walgreens with a $100 bill, they look at like you're some sort of drug dealer.
Oh yeah.
$100 bill. Holy crap. Test it a few times, smell it, rip it a little bit, see if it rips. Look, see if you can see 5 heads in there. And then turn it around, see if this is made in China in the back. And then flip it down, see if you can find this is the toy. Of all that, they go, sorry, we don't have enough change.
Yep.
Right? You can't even spend US dollars in the US. That's pretty sad. That which I actually think that China is in big trouble if US ever says you lose. Like I think US is trying to do is saying that China can no longer trade US dollars. That might be a problem. That means China cannot buy oil.
Sure, they can. They can buy oil from Russia. Russia will sell them oil.
Russia will not. See, if you
Buy
think
it from
China
freaking
and China and Russia are good friends, you're big mistaken.
No, nobody said they're friends, but money's money.
No. Russia will be like, hey, U.S., give me some goodie. I will not sell them oil.
Why do you think Russia went and helped out? What was it? Spain, wherever the hell it was that had the biggest problem, because that's like their number one export of oil was to them.
Well, it's whatever that's beneficial, right? There's no benefit to do anything for China right now. China is like public enemy number 1 right now. So
I thought you were going to get in trouble if you're talking about China. What happened?
I'm not talking shit about China. I'm talking the facts. Right? China is currently the public enemy number 1. So that's not talking shit about China. That's actually stating the fact. You know, I think I say I worry for them. I worry for them. Right? See? I worry for their well-being. I hope they do better. You know, may the disaster get better. They're flooding like crazy, so may the disaster get better. Anyways, going back to this cigar, it did get better, but I still can taste that wood chip thing.
I would hope so.
I don't know. Some people might really like it. Some people like that kind of like, you know, fire cure wood chip flavor that tastes like barbecue.
I got more of like a grilled meat kind of charriness more than like a barbecue KFC kind of flavor.
I definitely taste like the wood chip. Like, you know, if you get those furniture wood and dip it in water and suck on it, that's how it tastes like.
What kind of weird things have you been doing in your life?
Well, wooden chopsticks are wood. And when you eat noodles, they get wet. And sometimes you suck on it because there was sauce on it. And you can taste wet wood, and that's how it tastes like.
I don't suck on noodles. I don't suck on chopsticks.
Then you have not tasted something that tastes so good that you had to suck on chopstick.
We know what Tony does in his spare time.
I'm not ashamed to say I suck on chopstick when the food tastes great.
You suck on wood, Tony. I mean, you gotta just be. It is what it is.
And not only I suck on wood, I suck on Woody.
Right, that's what
And
I'm
the
talking
Woody
about,
sucked.
So, he didn't get a quality Woody on.
I did not get a quality Woody. That Woody is pale in comparison. Should have go with the darker Woody.
To the other Woodies that he's had, huh?
Yeah, all the other Woody I had.
Wow.
Where did this thing go on? Well, come on. Where is this going? Where's this
You're
going?
talking about sucking on wood. What do you expect?
But I'm trying to describe a flavor for you guys. I'm trying to describe a flavor.
It wasn't even me this time. Huh?
Right? So, you know, get on the program with me. Get on the program. Right? Don't deviate. Don't deviate. Stay here.
But the deviation is where it comes alive.
Save zone.
You get that deviation?
No. Save zone.
No.
Save zone.
No safe zones.
No, good thing this channel is not monetized. It will be demonetized in the first 2 seconds of any video.
Our double entendres go from bad to worse real fast.
You know, even the troll guy left. He's like, no, this channel is not worth to be trolled. Right? The guy is like, no, wait, I give him Tapo and he's talking about Tapo? No, I'm leaving.
Yeah, you can't troll a troll, man.
I can.
I'm saying you can't. I'm saying you were trolling him back. You can't troll a troll.
I can carry in a troll.
See?
Not bad, right? Not bad. I'm actually... It's going to try some Espinosa now that you have some Espinosa. I've smoked Espinosa before. I just wondering what Espinosa you have I haven't had before. And the EP Carrero, it looks like you only have 2 different kind of EP Carrero. 3?
3.
Which 3?
I've got the Elancos, the Campo del Sol, and the New Wave Reserva Connecticut.
I just had the New Wave Connecticut just now. That was the first stick I smoked.
What'd you think?
I thought it was good. I liked it. It's short. It's a short smoke though. It's you know, it's not an hour.
Yeah, they go pretty quick.
It's hard to, you know, that's the thing. When you carry something like Casa Cueva, and you have, you know, something like this, the Sereno. I think Sereno, it's like one of those like specific people will love it, and the rest will hate it, kind of cigar.
Yeah, it's a little more niche. When I get more stuff, I'll take, and I won't, because the Sereno Royale Connecticut's really good. The Medio is a little more spicy. That's like their Habano. It's more spicy, but that was on back order, so
Right?
like a lot of stuff
I
right now.
almost feel like it's just be safer if you want to break into Sereno, just have the Tainos.
Oh no, the Tainos, like the Wayfarers and the Tainos. I mean, that's everybody loves those.
Right? So it
And the
will be the
and the
safer
Double
bet.
X Maduro and the Double X Maduro is a really good seller.
Double X Maduro right now is, I feel like it's something that only specific people will like. Not everybody will like. It's good try though. You know, you'll be trying something different for sure. This is different. This is
But
different.
it's like that with every cigar. There's a lot of shit that people like that a lot of other people don't. So, you know
But
what I
there
mean?
are safety cigars, right? For some reason, I feel like the Reserve are safe to recommend to most people. I think 99% of people is gonna like it.
True. Oh, that's something. Let's see. The back order of the Cuevas Coreline Connecticut's coming in, but they're going to be in bundles because they don't have any boxes. Whatever.
What are you talking about? Which one?
The Casa Cuevas, the Coreline Connecticut.
Oh, okay.
It was on back order. It's coming in, but they're going to be in bundles.
So they'll be cheaper.
Oh well. Yeah, it saves a couple bucks.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. So, Aaron says he liked it. He liked the Sereno.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's I say. Like, some people's gonna love it. Some people are not gonna. I mean, for me, I
Even
don't like the wood
Martine,
chip.
even Martine liked it.
Martine, but then he got over that taste. I haven't.
And I think you got hung up on it.
I think so. I don't like Kentucky Fried Cure cigar at all.
Neither do I.
So, hey, wait, Martine, you just went inside? You quit on us? You quit on us?
No, I was going to get another cigar.
Oh, okay, good. Okay.
I'm in here cooking noodle and I'm washing my rice.
By the way, I sent the tuna to Matt today. I sent it out today. The tuna.
See, he's got to follow through and he's got to eat it, and then I'll follow through on mine.
Oh, look at this, Martine's rice cooker. That's
you
what I'm
go.
talking about. Rice cooker.
Oh, yeah.
Rice cooker will cost you like few dollars. Okay, don't be stingy to yourself. Get a rice cooker.
Okay, I'll tell everybody, do one better. If you're going to spend the money on something, instead of being a utilitarian type of kitchen gadget, get a Ninja Foodie, and then you can do a ton of stuff and spend your money wisely.
I agree. To do the job right, get the right tool.
Because, you use the pressure cooking setup to, dude, cooking rice is like the easiest damn thing in the world with that thing. I love it.
It is. I have 2 fans on me. I literally cannot use the soft lane.
We can go all kinds of places, but that's
But yeah.
in the wrong direction.
Got what, 2
Using
fans
the
on?
right tool. Using the right tool.
Hey,
Gotta use the
right
right tool
for the right
event.
situation.
Like, you wouldn't go fix cars with those toy tools, try to undo a nut.
It'd be funny though.
The thing was stripped in the first turn. It was stripped.
It'd be funny to watch.
It will be very funny if you watch the first 2 seconds, because the first nut you try to undo, that's it for that tool. Have you ever seen those? Like, you go to like certain things that have tools for sale for $19.99, and there's a whole set of tools, and you get it, you go home and you try to undo your wheels, strip the first second, boom, done.
Yeah, I've not bought those tools, so I do not know.
Right. Now the wood taste changed, a little bit chocolatey. Now it tastes like chocolate.
See?
I do not like tuna from a can. It reminds me of cat food. You know what's really funny is that cat really doesn't like to eat fish.
I've never eaten cat food. I've eaten dog food.
I've eaten dog food.
Never eaten cat
I've
food.
eaten dog food, so I've eaten dog food. That.
Oh, shit.
Hey!
What the fuck?
All right. Oh no. Okay.
Fernando!
Ooh. Just in case, I have to do this. Just in case. He's frozen too. He's frozen too. Oh my god.
He just got knee surgery, so
That doesn't justify to be top naked.
because I was talking to him today.
Anyways, so yeah, I mean, I feel like is like a tough competition in your own website because when you go in there, you look at Casa Cueva, you're like, so good, right? So like when you try to get, let's say if you have money to buy one box of cigar and you want to buy Habano, you see the choice were Casa Cuevas, Espinosas, and I say short stack, right? You'll probably most likely lean towards Casa Cueva a little bit more if you have ever tried Casa Cueva Reserve. Feels like that.
Well, I mean, that's a big price point difference.
Well, fine. Core line Casa Cueva is still pretty good.
Yeah. So you're gonna be a little over $100 a box. Yeah.
Right. So when you had to choose between an Espinosa Habano versus a, Casa Cueva's Habano, it's a tough competition.
Well, they're almost the same price.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But
Yeah,
in terms of flavor, I think Casa Cueva went just a tad.
I don't know. I smoke a lot of both. That's hard.
I mean, yeah, Espinosa have other stuff like the Murciélagos are really good. Crema is also Espinosa, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty good. So if I had to choose between the core line Casa Cueva, Connecticut, or Crema, I'll probably go with Crema.
Yeah, Crema's got a little bit more flavor. The core line Connecticut's just your nice smooth.
I think the
Good
core line
Connecticut.
Connecticut is definitely too light for me, but it would be perfect for beginners. Like if you're a beginner and never had a Connecticut before, that will actually knock a lot of competition out of the list.
Yep.
Like if you're a beginner today and you walk into the store and if you're a beginner today, they gotta recommend you Connecticut, right? Guaranteed. If you're a beginner today, you want to start smoking cigars, people are most likely gonna recommend you Connecticut, and they gotta recommend you Olivas. They gotta recommend you, I think Punch. They gotta recommend you Austin. Austin is gonna be another one that they recommend. And what other Connecticut would they recommend?
In like a Reserva Real or a Monte Cristo Classic or something like that.
But Reserva Real is actually a medium cigar. It's actually quite heavy.
Yeah, see, like I get like if you're gonna go stuff where like it's easy for them to get if they like it. I mean, I'd rather give them a Casa Cuevas Connecticut, but yeah, it'd be like a Monte Cristo Classic, a White Series, one of those like heritage brands that's light and. But yeah.
So let's say if I go to the store and I bought 5 cigars, out Connecticut, right? I think out of Oliva, out of Punch, out of Ashton, and even Travis here.
Marshall, Connecticut's also.
And let's say a few more things. Let's just add one more. What would be a beginner cigar that's actually doable?
The Camacho, Connecticut.
All right, fine. Camacho, Connecticut, but then Camacho, oh yeah, it's at the same price range a little bit. It's a little bit more expensive than the rest.
Yeah, Camacho's like
and
what
like
$9?
$1 more.
I mean,
Fernando, you're so frozen. Like there's no. You need to let it go. A little bit.
fuck. All right, it's not gonna work.
And so, with all that plus Casa Cueva, Connecticut, I think I'll fall in love with Casa Cueva, Connecticut right there. However, if you smoke for a while and you're more leans towards the medium, and you can handle a medium, Casa Cueva, Connecticut will be too light. It will actually lean more towards the Reserva Real or even H. Ottman Bankers, that kind of.
Grab the Cuevas Reserva, dude.
Yeah, but then that's the thing. If you grab a Cueva Reserva, you're at least $2 over the competition.
Yeah, your average. Yeah, it's like $9. But I think it's better than a Camacho. That's almost the same price.
I mean, well, yeah. Camacho, you're almost smoking the brand. You're almost smoking Davidoff brand. So if you like Davidoff, you'll end up saying that, hey, Camacho is the cheap Davidoff.
You're almost smoking the band because the band's like this fucking big. My cigar is that big.
I mean, I actually don't mind Camacho's Connecticut, but
It's
Camacho's
okay.
that same core line, I think the Corojo is much better, much better. So
Yeah.
I love the Grand Habano blue and green. That will be another one too. And actually, that's like
That's
a $6 range cigar. That's actually not bad at all.
Yeah, if that's a big, like, if you're gonna give somebody something that where they've never had one, you want to give them something that's smooth and light, dude. Any day, that one is it.
That's really good. I really enjoy
Yeah.
that.
How about My Father Connecticut for beginners? My Father Connecticut bit for beginners. That's actually more expensive too. That's like an $8 cigar.
And that has a little more. That's got a little more heft than I'd probably give somebody that's like brand new.
Yeah, because My Father Connecticut is like it's closer to a medium. It's
Yeah.
actually pretty close to a medium. The Camacho Ecuador is amazing too. Yeah, like it's just. But I think as a beginner, and you have a certain amount of budget, and you just want to try everything, obviously you gotta buy one stick of each, and that's actually especially going to like a local brick and mortar, they all have to add another $2 to your cigars. I think at that point, you're looking at which one is gonna be the best bang for the buck for the beginner, right? And I think
That's why I try to tell everybody stay within that like high $5 to like $8 range if you're gonna start.
I agree.
Yep.
I agree because I know a lot of people want to go directly to wherever that looks good. Right? They walk into the cigar shop, look around what everybody's smoking, they're gonna make the wrong choice every single time.
Yep. What about Brick House? That's a good place to start.
Well, Brick House, you're looking at a bundle cigar range now.
Well, but you got the double Connecticut. The double Connecticut is really good.
Yep.
So it's it's in a decent price range.
Because I always think the Brick House and what's the thing, the last, those are like in the bundle cigar range for me, I think. But then when you look in that range, there are actually other better, cheaper bundle cigars, like the short stacks.
Like, there you go. That's what I was just gonna say.
So yeah, shamelessly plugged for you. But then I don't know the names. I only know them by short stack, so I don't know.
But see, we're talking about premium name brand cigars, not bundled long fillers.
Well, technically, short stacks are premium because it's long filler handmade.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's still premium. It's just that majority of the house blends, they like to use, short fillers for some reason. Even though
Well,
they
it's
shouldn't
cheaper.
cost that much to change.
Yeah, it's more return revenue for the shop because you can sell them still at like that $3 to $4 range in a short filler, and you're just gonna make a little bit more money off of it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, here that goes to whether or not the store is being honest about just go with the keystone pricing and stuff like that. Because when you buy that short stack at a $5, $6 range per cigar, that's a little bit too much.
No, I mean with a bundle that's a short fill between the high $2 to $4 range. That's fair. That's a fair price for what they're
Well,
giving.
I just say $5.
Yeah, those should be way under $5 in my opinion.
Right? I mean, some of them are reasonable, some of them are not, but at the same time, you got to know you're buying a short filler and they burn a lot faster. You're not going to get your full hour on that cigar.
Yeah, same thing with the Drew Estate factory smokes. I mean, for the price point, they're good for a short filler stick. But you got to look at that price point that they're selling it at. You know they're making a decent amount of profit on those.
And last time I tried the Scorpion Fuma, they were pretty good too. For the price, it's actually pretty cheap too. So,
Yeah, they are.
there are a lot of like bundle cigars. That's actually really, really good. It's just that it is still leftover from a good premium cigar, right? So they just use whatever they have. It makes sense, but at the same time, like I'm saying, like when you go to something like Little Guy Cigar Shop, you've seen those brands that compete with each other, but they're so similar in price range. It's hard to choose because you got to go with the one that's most. How do you choose? Like how do you choose? Like right now, Michael, you don't have a sampler that cross brands, right? You don't have a sampler that cross brands.
Yeah, I do.
Do
I have
you?
samplers that cross brands. I got like your mild, your medium, your full body, samplers. Yeah, I got some of those.
Yeah, because I bought the Take the Sweetness sampler, and it had a bunch of different brands in it.
Travis, you're like their inventory clean out. It's not even my fault anymore. It's always Travis' fault now.
Well, that's okay. That's what I did. The one that Travis got, I call it the sweet spot because people that are like stepping up from that mild and getting into medium, or people that even been smoking for a while, like you'll end up going back a lot of times to like Habanos and crap like that. And so then it's just like a sweet spot where people know they can set and get, and they're gonna feel good about it, and they're gonna like they're gonna like the flavor and something they're kind of used to. But then on that one, you're getting stuff that you probably haven't tried. Well, a lot of people haven't tried.
I think a lot of times, even a full body smoker will go once in a while to a Connecticut, or a even a lot of times they'll go with a medium strength cigar than a full.
Yeah, to me,
I do it all the time.
Yep.
Because not everybody needs to smoke a flathead 660 3 times a day and puke 3 times a day.
Yeah, that's too much.
Telling you that spark plug in that blend, that spark plug size, that 450 or whatever that thing is, that is like one of the perfect sizes for that blend.
I've heard about that.
I mean, it's hard. Like when I look at your website, I'm like, you know what I want to get, and then obviously I want to try other cigar, but at the same time, in my mind, was like, should I go with that cigar or should I go in the guaranteed bad good Casa Cueva? And I'm not trying. I'm not sponsored.
Yeah.
I am not sponsored. Okay, I don't care what Brendan think, but like Casa Cueva is just that good in that line of cigars that he carries.
I agree.
Well, I mean, you did take a chance on Casacuevas, so
I did.
Same thing. Yeah, like 2 years ago, he's like, he kept hounding me on like Facebook and stuff. He's like, just try it. It's his job, right? Just try it. So I tried him, and I was like, I get it. All right.
Right. Once you smoke that, you feel like, oh, it's not all hype. It actually is pretty good. And that was before the Reserva came out. And when the Reserva came out, it's like I am totally willing to pay that few extra $1 for it. So that's
It's
the
like,
problem.
It's like Kat was smoking with the Encore or whatever it was last night.
The EPC.
And it's it's one of those things where like the hype was there because it had high ratings, all that stuff, and so people would start getting that attitude like, it's it's not that great, that's all hype, blah blah blah. Once that hype wears off, you try it again, you're like, okay, it's pretty good.
But that's the thing, because they rated that to be #1 cigar of the year, and that kills it. It's definitely a good cigar, but it's not #1 cigar. So when you go in there with that expectation to be #1 cigar, you're gonna be disappointed, very disappointed.
Well, that's why I think it'd be a lot cooler when you have people, if you could have people try something, pull the band off, have them try it.
That still wouldn't be a #1 cigar.
Well, I mean, not for everybody. No, it's just not. It depends on who you are.
Travis, you're gonna have to explain your post a little bit because
Which
who
one?
goes to a lounge to get one cigar?
Yeah. Y'all see that, huh?
they're expensive as shit,
You
though,
must
man.
not have saw my post before his. A
I think-
husband and wife walk into a cigar shop.
Yeah.
You finish the rest.
You need to punish Travis. Like Travis, when you say you gotta buy one cigar, you go to the store buy one cigar. If you come home for more than one, you drink a cup of sweet tea.
I kind of am the culprit of that one.
She made me do it.
I picked the box up off the table and just gave it to the guy to check
Oh,
it.
now we're gonna
Oh,
blame it
so
on her.
she's the good
She made me
influence.
do it.
She's the good influence.
I'm the bad influencer.
There is no such thing as bad influence of buying more cigars.
It's
I
a
wasn't
beautiful
gonna buy that sampler, but she made me do it.
Wait. Did you say it's a beautiful box? I didn't see him buying the box. I see you buy like 6 or 7 cigars.
Now look at the picture closer. Look at that leather rose box.
Leather rose box? Wait a second. Did I miss something?
Yeah.
He didn't go to buy one cigar. He didn't go to buy one cigar. He went to buy one of everything he first laid his eyes on. That's what happened.
Oh, the leather rose?
Yep, 24 of them in that box.
She made him buy the leather rose box, and he bought mistakes in it. Well, if I'm going to get that, I'm going to get this too.
It's so weird because you were able to buy an Ear of the Rat too. I thought they ran out by now.
Yeah. And I got an L40, which is pretty hard to find. I got another Year of the Rat, so it worked out pretty good.
And you got a Maduro on the crown, and you got a CAO. Fat Body, Herrera S. Lee, and what is that? Okay. I mean,
I
that's a
just got
pretty
it
good
for Bob.
selection. That's a pretty good selection.
And you got my ashtray.
So Michael, what will you say to the people that says, why buy so many different cigars when I can just find the one I like and just keep buying that one?
Because you never know. You could find your next favorite.
But then before that, you had to find so many that I don't like.
What's the same thing when you're dating or you're trying different food to find stuff that you love?
Wait, Michael, you're telling me that when you date someone already, you're like going out there to find more options?
No, you're
It's
okay.
5 o'clock yet. We're really gonna go there?
Like once you find the one you love, you technically don't. You're like, hey, I'm taking. I don't need to. I don't need more options at that point.
No, think about it like when you're a teenager, right? Because if you think about like cigars, you can try to be as refined as you want, but you're always looking at it like a teenager because you always want to try something new, right?
That's
So
right.
same kind of thing.
Cigars don't take half your stuff when you trade up.
Hey, see? So you can trade up, you can cheat down, you can do whatever you want to do.
Tony,
And you might find that favorite.
Tony, just because you're on a diet don't mean you don't read the menu.
You know, I think I'm might be in trouble right now because I was actually talking about Casa Cuevas. I just look at my shirt. I need to change my shirt. I didn't even notice I was wearing this. I thought it was black all the time. I was like, wait, what?
Make those in full size?
I gotta pull this down a little bit so you can't see it. Here we go.
Do they
I
make
am
that
not
Casa
sponsored.
Cuevas t-shirt in tent size?
Say what?
Do they make that Casa Cuevas t-shirt in tent size? I need one of them.
The shirts are extremely hard to get.
These are actually from Brendan when I went over there. He actually gave me a few. So
Yeah, he doesn't have any more that he made. Casa Cuevas had some made in Florida, I think, or wherever they had them made.
yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't even notice I was wearing it, and I was talking about Casa Cueva. Okay, Casa Cueva, don't buy it. No.
You can't
Buy
get
'em.
those. Though. You can't get those in my size, though.
You can stretch it to your size.
You know what you can buy in your size, James? You can buy a Casa Cuevas cigar in your size all day.
I count that as one shameless plug. I count that as one shameless plug right there.
But Michael, where do you buy them?
Where do you buy what?
Oh shit.
Where do you buy the Casa Cuevas cigars?
You know, you can buy them at littleguycigarshop.com.
I'm still waiting for someone to buy the red box.
We got plenty. We got plenty of Habanos. We've
I
got
want
boxes.
the red box.
Cigars in my size, and I'm still waiting on them.
Yeah, once Kirshner stuff gets here for you, your order will be on its way. Yeah, see that beautiful red box right there? That's it.
I want the red box.
Well, mine was a wooden looking box.
James is a nice cabinet style box. Beautiful,
Yeah.
you know, it's got that nice imprint burned wood logo into it. It's a beautiful box.
Limited edition. Yeah.
They have Lambamba Warhead 6 cigar. Warhead 6 cigars on Cigars Daily. Okay.
Yeah, he got them. Mine haven't come in yet. So yeah.
That red box is going to be coming my way too sooner or later. So.
I mean, the box looks great.
A better deal
Again, that's the only thing I complain about Reservas.
I know.
You in wooden box.
Well, see, it's the same thing though. I mean, I'm not saying it's going to cost them a little bit more probably to put those in a wood box. I don't really know what their cost is per box.
Well, it would be like 10 cents more per cigar. It wouldn't be a lot.
They tried to go old school with that box, though. That's what they basically tried to do.
Okay, it's Tony. It's actually a little bit more than 10 cents per cigar for the wood box.
No, but then they already have
went
paper
like-
box that has cost too, right? So whatever the cost is right now, you factor in no paper box and then factor in the wood box. You know, each box has how many cigars? It's about $4. You know, let's say it's $4 per box or $5 per box, right? And then you minus the cost of the current box. You're looking at, you know, how many? A few cents per cigar. According to Brendan, that's his math.
I know a little bit of the math.
So which one should I smoke?
Since you just had that Sereno, what are you feeling? Are you feeling light? You feeling heavy still? What are you feeling?
I'm feeling like no. I feel I should just randomly draw one.
I'll say because the Maduro's not too heavy where it's going to kick you in the face. So I mean,
I can't tell which one I just draw. All right, this might be a Habano. All right. Let's do this. Okay. So, do you know what this was like? This one, do you know what it's similar to?
the Habano, I cannot find anybody that has that.
Okay. Oh, the draw is good. The draw is good. Makes me happy. The Sereno does have a little bit tight draw, so I have trouble with it.
Yeah, that Bellicoso, yeah, like I usually cut mine at like an angle a little further down because I've had that issue here and there.
Let's see, the one I had a semi-tight draw right before I lit it, but it kind of loosened up.
Very woodsy. What does this remind me of? Hold on.
But I can tell you the Maduro, people that are patrons of a certain other online cigar retailer, they rave about that Maduro. And they're paying average double the price.
Tastes good. I'm trying to find what this is similar to.
That one's hard for me.
Very strong cocoa. Raw cocoa. Wood, no, like oak and cedar.
What's the blend on it, Michael?
I don't know. They don't give you the exact.
It's
details.
not spicy. There's very little pepper in there. But it's there. It's just very little.
It's got like the spice level, kind of like the Cueva Sabano in a way. It's where it's a little there. It's not in your face though.
It actually is closer to an Espinosa, actually.
The Habano, yeah.
It's... Huh. Yeah, this one is not. It's not any of those sampler that I bought before.
No.
Is it good? I like the draw. I absolutely love the draw. I like this kind of level draw.
You just got into it. Give it a little time.
Tony, did you replace the LED lights in that?
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, you were not on when I talked about it? I used 2 rows, two entire rows, this big of LEDs in there. 2 entire rows. I can make it so bright that you can't even see this thing anymore.
It looks better now, though, that's for sure.
This is the lowest setting.
That's the right setting. That's where it looks best.
This is a good cigar. Holy shit. No, this is the best. No, I can't even say this is the best cigar.
Well, it's one of those cigars where it tastes good, it's got good quality, but you're not gonna be mad at it if it doesn't like totally suit you.
No, but like that's the thing. I will say this is a cigar that is better than some of the Habano I've tried before.
That's another thing that they do, because Sereno APS it's the same brand. Okay, everything it's aged. It's all aged fillers, all that kind of stuff that's in it. It's a
What was
4-year
the other
aged
cigar
fillers.
that I tried a few weeks ago that I said was kind of salty?
Wow.
I remember you saying that. I don't remember what it was.
It's similar to that without the saltiness. What was the cigar that I smoked? Yeah, let me see what the few episodes before was like.
Was it the Connecticut that you smoked last week?
It wasn't
Was
last
it
week.
or
It wasn't last week.
before? I thought it was on a Wednesday night. You said that. Maybe not.
Ah,
No, it was
shit.
on a Saturday because I was on.
Yeah, I said it was
a
salty.
Saturday.
Let me see.
I think it was Connecticut.
Shoot.
It was something new that you had just got to.
Yeah, it was.
It wasn't Jewel State. It wasn't. Oh shoot.
See what
McKellar.
happens?
McKellar.
That's what it was. Yeah, it was
yeah.
the McAuliffe.
It was similar to that McKellar without the saltiness, without the weirdness either.
See what happens? We go through so many cigars, sometimes we can't remember.
But that's how you gotta expand your horizon, your palate, right? I mean, that's the
Then
thing.
what I say? See, it's like you're dating around, man.
But
You're
no,
dating
for me, obviously, I've tried so many cigars that I feel like that's the only way to get different taste, different note, different thing. But for some people, they just like, you know what? I would like to smoke Gurkha Ghost and nothing but Gurkha Ghost. You know?
Well, that's
I
fine.
get terrible.
I mean, that's if that's what you like, that's fine. You know what I mean? I just think people
but
sell
that's the thing.
themselves short.
I feel like, yeah, that's like, I feel like they're missing out. But however, how do you convince somebody to try something different at that point?
Okay, that's where you go to this sales standpoint. You're like, okay, you got to be like, hey, what do you enjoy? And you look at that price point. You look at what they like, and then you take that and you're like, you know what? This has that similar profile that you're looking for, that you like, and you just give them to try one. You know what I mean?
Right, but at the same time, that guy is gonna go, you know what? Do I really want to spend $6 to buy something that I'm not sure of versus I could have bought the cigar I love?
I mean, you're not going to please everybody. You have those people. There's some people that are just staunch like that. Okay, that's their choice. That's
This
their
is
prerogative.
why they need to allow a cigar shop to say, you know what? I'm gonna be able to give one cigar to this guy because blah blah blah.
And
I see,
you know what?
and-
A lot of the advertising a long time ago, because I've looked at some of the like the older brands, they advertise their stuff. They used to say stuff like, "This is like basically everyone's on the search to find their cigar." And
Right.
the way they would market it is this would be your last cigar that you smoke, because it'll be like the one that you keep coming back to.
I
I
don't
have
know.
too many of those.
I think it was J.C. Newman who had one like that too, one of their ads.
Yeah, that didn't work on me yet.
Okay, if it's
See,
a
a lot
brick
of the
house,
older
if it's a
people
brick
think that.
house Maduro, yeah, I'll grab that
I
any
guess
day.
a lot of the old cigar smokers think that way. Like they,
Well, it's the
they
old
find
dudes. I
something
mean-
they like and they just keep smoking it.
Yeah, I mean, we know people like that. You know what I mean? Where they got the same brand consistently. It's
Yeah,
you know,
I
it's
know
how
a
it is.
few
It's
people
cool.
like that. They will just buy one cigar and that particular one, same size, same blend, box at a time, right? Boxes at a time, and that's the only thing. Like you go to their house, might have like 100 cigars. It will be the same cigar.
Yeah, I can't do that.
There's too much out there, man.
And my palate is too broad. I smoke everything under the sun, and that's no joke.
Right.
Because that's the thing. You don't have this like. You wouldn't want to eat the same food every day. You wouldn't want to eat the same egg fried rice all day long. Sometimes you want chicken fried rice. Sometimes you want beef fried rice. Sometimes you want hot special chicken fried rice. Who knows?
Sometimes you don't want no rice.
Sometimes you want chicken broccoli, no chicken. Sometimes you want chicken
What about
broccoli, no chicken, no broccoli.
Chickeny China, Chinese chicken.
Chickeny Chinese, the Chinese chicken.
A
Just one bite and
cheeseburger,
you
no,
burn first
no
bit?
cheese.
Oh my god.
You know?
I've been
Sometimes-
with people that order burgers like that.
Sometimes I've heard people that, they go there, they go to Burger King, they order, I would like a burger, no patty, ketchup only.
So what?
I have a cousin that does that.
So what do they eat if they're real hungry? They get a double cheeseburger with no meat.
That's right.
Then that's just grilled cheese, isn't it? Technically.
Yeah.
Peanut butter and jelly, hold the peanut.
Yeah. Hold the peanut butter and the jelly and the bread.
Air.
Yeah. Be better.
Oh,
That
they
happened.
tried to start it with
When I
peanut
worked in a
butter,
Chinese restaurant, we heard all kind of shit before. We had all kind of shit before. Like some people were like, I would like General Gao's chicken steamed. You mean you want steamed chicken? No, I would like General Gao's chicken steamed. You want steamed chicken?
Just
Wow.
Just chicken.
Fair
Hey,
enough.
just
guess.
that's very confusing.
Yeah, and then so there are people that want to order, Yushan broccoli, no broccoli. You just want a sauce? No, I want Yushan broccoli, but no broccoli. I just don't eat broccoli.
I want beef and broccoli. And I want no broccoli, no beef.
Yeah,
What?
they do that.
Just give me the container and the plastic bag.
No, here's some ginger and soy sauce. Go home, make your own damn thing. I smoke everything light, dark, full body.
Yeah.
And that's how you should do it. I mean, there are going to be cigars that we absolutely are afraid to smoke, right? This like, oh, I know this thing is super strong, but you'll still try it.
Oh yeah.
So.
You should see the cigars I smoked throughout the day. I smoked a Connecticut this morning. Now I'm smoking a Leather Rose, and who knows from here?
There's one, the cigar that I'm absolutely afraid to smoke is Julius Caesar. That thing scares me.
Oh my god, dude. That thing kicks me in the head every freaking time, dude.
That thing is so heavy. I'm afraid to smoke it.
Hashimoto posted that today in Vegas.
It's a good cigar, though. It's a very good cigar. But it will kick you in the ass.
I don't think the flavor warrants the strength on that cigar, personally.
I agree. Too much strength. But I think that the flavor came from that particular leaf that gives that strength. So.
Yeah, and it's like at that what, $10 or whatever they are.
No,
Can't remember.
They're expensive. They're expensive.
Yeah, they're like 16 here.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Well, that's about right then. So it's about $10. Yeah.
Everything's about $10.
I know one thing with Florida sun-grown tobacco, like the FSG or the Davidoff FSG, anything with Florida sun-grown has a good bit of strength to it too. In my opinion.
Well, that's the thing. If it's Florida or sun-grown, it tend to be stronger and more flavorful.
Okay, so that's kind of a neat topic. So we're talking about Florida sun-grown and like so. Okay, so William Gallahan, it was over at Brandon's group. William Gallahan posted that he knows a guy because I've seen pictures of the field. He knows a guy that's doing growing tobacco.
Okay.
Okay, they're growing it in a Vidalia onion field where they've also grown watermelons and things like that. What they're trying to figure out is if they're trying to grow it to create a naturally sweeter kind of tobacco because of that soil.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Is that kind of like when a cow eats an onion, it makes its milk sour kind of thing?
But they didn't have to do that. They didn't have to figure it out. All they had to do was... No. All they had to do was talk to Steve Saka. He knows how to make a Connecticut sweet.
Okay, well that's the aging process. So they're talking naturally sweeter. So now, what do you if they're trying to create a naturally sweeter tobacco, what do you think they want to do with that?
But doing the soil itself isn't gonna create it sweet. It's not gonna make it sweet.
No. Soil and water will make certain things naturally sweeter.
Yeah, like
but
oranges.
not like that.
If you keep a drip of water on an orange tree all year long, the oranges are sweeter the more water they get.
Yep.
Right.
That's a fact.
So okay, so tobacco, it grows like a weed, right? The more water and everything it gets, the quicker it grows, all that kind of stuff. The more, the better it grows. So with that soil that's already grows, that's used to grow things that are really naturally sweet, what do you think they would want to use a naturally sweet tobacco for?
Use it for?
Yeah. What do you think they would want to put that into?
A naturally strong cigar.
Okay, now see my opinion. I was like, okay. Now they say whoever wants to use it, they know that there's possible regulation coming down the line, right? So do you think they would try to go ahead and use that as something that's naturally sweet that they could try to push to the people that are for more infused things?
For me,
they'd probably be better off going with pipe tobacco. At this
if I knew the leaf is naturally sweet, I would put it in a barber pole with the Candela cigars.
Yeah, it would balance it out. So I'm trying to figure out what their end goal would want to be with creating something that's got like a natural amount of sweetness, because they're also growing shade wrappers.
But again, how much sweet are you talking about? It could be.
But is it like burley tobacco, like for a pipe, or like Cavendish, or something? They're going to do something like that.
I will say that the major manufacturer that is doing this. I'm not going to disclose who it is. The major manufacturer that's doing this imported a couple containers worth of seed.
Okay. And
okay. So it's going to be premium, like cigar type of tobacco.
See, I grew up in the farm field, and and that farm field literally grows watermelon, all right? But,
so this spot, yeah.
Yeah, but and when they tried to grow other vegetable, it didn't taste particularly any more sweeter than it is. So
yeah,
it has to do with It has to do with the process, how you water the plants and everything. And even if that's sweeter, it's not that sweet. It's not that sweet, right? Because
Okay, well, I mean, a lot of it comes from fermentation process.
Right,
Like you get a good
because-
Maduro that's got a lot of sweetness. Okay.
because when fruits are sweet, that's actually it's process of breaking down whatever energy it has into sweet, so it actually entice the animal to eat them, right? That's a process within the plant, not the soil.
Well, but the soil. Okay, you can take and you can grow, say, a tomato. You can grow a tomato in that good soil.
Mhm.
You can come grow a tomato where I live. You're going to have two staunchly different tomatoes with its sweetness, and it's because it's all water and soil.
Sure, it has to do
and
with
sun.
like how much nutrients in there too, so it can actually does its job.
Okay,
by,
so you
know.
get that nutrient-rich soil that consistently grows things that have a natural sweetness to it.
But what's that
right,
have to do
with
with
that
the
good
seed?
water?
But what's that have to do with the seed?
Well, I'm saying the seed and everything that they're using is going to be the end result will be for premium cigar tobacco. Okay. So what market do you think they're trying to push this to?
Well, obviously you
With
want
that
no,
idea.
Why would you put your eggs in one basket? Make some Connecticut, test it out. Make some barber pole, test it out.
I'm saying, like, do you have like any kind of speculation on what do you think they'd want to use it for?
I would say use it to balance other tobaccos, right? So you'll get something that's super strong, and that has that bitter taste with the charred notes to it, and then put a little bit of sweetness that ease the flavor, right?
But are all the leaves on the plant gonna be sweet? Like, is it gonna be just the seco or the ligero or like?
See, so that's what we're saying. That's where the speculatory like part of it comes in. You know what I mean?
I will
Because they
put
could
it. I will
use
put
that same plant if it had a sweetness on the seco and no sweetness on the ligero, but I don't know, would it be in shade grown? I guess you can't really have ligero. I know is the top, but it wouldn't be stronger if it was shade grown. So
Well, so they have a certain spot where they're growing shade grown, like for wrappers.
Oh, okay, I got
as well.
But you want to put it into a stronger cigar that kind of ease out. The sweetness kind of ease it out to that really tough cigar. Makes it more
Let's say
enjoyable.
we're trying to make something infused.
Because
and
the
getting a
sweet
head
flavor
start.
actually brings out more flavor, right? When you have like coffee, you put a little bit sweet to it. That coffee enhances more flavorful, right?
Right,
Sweetness
that's
enhances every flavor. If you can put it in something that's more bitter, that will actually bring out the undertone, right? You put in something more spicy, you can taste the spicy without killing yourself. Sweetness can bring out more flavor. So you put it in a stronger cigar that ease out the flavor and also ease out the strength. I think the sugar content will help you ease out.
Yeah,
that
like
strength.
look at Deadwood cigars, like Leather Roads and Fat Bottom Betty. Those are actually full-bodied cigars, like the tobacco's full body, but with that sweetness, it balances out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you want to put it in like a stronger cigar. I think that it'll be a mistake to put it onto a light body Connecticut. You might as well
look how
infuse that.
dark that is.
Oh yeah, that's super dark.
Yeah, very dark cigar.
So you will be
Okay, well, okay, now, say they had one, okay, like Saka says with his, with the brulee. Would you want, what you'd want to, if they're advertising, is that they're like, well, this is your most naturally sweet Connecticut you can try without it being infused or sweetened. You'd want to try that though, wouldn't you? Just to see what it's about.
Yeah, I would. I would.
I will try one, but I did not end up liking it because how sweet it is.
Have you heard Saka's theory on how he got them sweet though? Did you hear what he said?
He said he aged the wrappers a lot longer than a normal Connecticut wrapper ages.
And he also said that the way he got to be sweet on the tip was when he blended the cigar. He said there's a certain method where closer toward the cap, there's a certain point when you fold that leaf and it doubles up. There's a sweet spot in that tobacco that they have to nail every time. He said the reason the cap is sweet is because the folds in the filler. Because they fold that tobacco, and wherever they fold it on that sweet spot of that leaf, the way they do it, he said the folds can make it sweet, spicy, creamy, depending on where you fold that leaf at. That's what I heard him say in the interview once upon a time.
Well, I mean, you have that thing where you'll have certain cigars where they give you that spicy tingle on your lips just by putting it in your mouth.
Right.
Or
You know
the
what I
good
mean?
note.
Yeah.
Well, it's like when you eat broccoli, right? It's a different section of broccoli. They all taste different. So if you aim that particular part in certain places, you gotta take taste more or less of something, right? But I honestly think that we shouldn't make light body cigar too sweet, and we should put the sweet in the high and the heavier body cigars. So that's
Okay, if you look at it, well, if you look at it from a sales point of view, right? Those people that are like say into acids or whatever, right? Would you take, and that would be your next step if people are wanting to transition into more traditional cigars, right?
Yeah. Like look at Baccarat. A
Ugh.
lot of people start with that cigar.
But that's the thing, though. But then that's the thing that most people who smoke natural cigars hate that kind of flavor.
Well, no,
Right,
but not
once
if you
you get
started
into
out
it,
with
I
an
agree, but for a
infused.
But
beginner,
if you
it's
start out with that, it's
definitely-
so hard to convert over to a regular cigar because you feel like the regular cigar only tastes like tobacco, period. If you're always searching for that
you're right,
sweetness,
you are right.
you gotta missing out.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out what their sweet spot they're trying to accomplish if it works, if their idea works. You know
I
what mean?
think that they will do much better by not selling out and just go, I gotta go light body cigar, sweet, so that all those people who do flavor cigars gotta smoke those. I think those people who smoke flavor cigar is looking for that particular flavor, and then if you go towards a sweeter cigar, they're not gonna like it. All it tastes is sweet and tobacco. No, right?
Right, so man, so that's what it's kind of like a speculation thing because nobody's released. I mean, they're not saying what they're trying to do.
Jesse, there was no
you know.
rice demo. There's only rice venting.
Yeah,
why-
as
yeah,
long as
why-
they're not
why aren't
trying to
you
get
cooking
into the
fried
gas
rice?
station with cigars.
You know what? I might just record myself cooking fried rice. It will look much more professional. Anyways, but yeah, I think you should put it in a darker, stronger body cigar to ease out the ability for more people to be able to smoke that cigar, right? Because a lot of time you feel like the strength does not justify the flavor, right? Right? But if the cigar was somewhat sweeter, it makes it easier. Then you can justify that strength.
But the brulee actually has full-bodied. Like
It
if
is.
you read the description, the fillers are full-bodied with a Connecticut wrapper, a sweetened the sweet Connecticut wrapper over full-bodied fillers.
And true life confession, I've never rinsed my rice before cooking because you shouldn't.
Yeah,
Because you
never.
What's the point to strain? It's the point. Okay, some chef does put it in the stock pot and then strain it because it's too much water. You wait, and after that, you still put it back to your stock pot dry with a cap on it, so you steam the rest of the rice to cook. You don't rinse in cold water. That's like putting bacteria on your rice, and literally that's how you cook risotto. You're not cooking risotto. Anyways, so I think the reason I did not like the brulee is because number one, that sweetness really is not something I like on a creamy, supposedly creamy cigar, right?
Yeah.
Supposedly creamy cigar. It makes it feel like a infused or flavored cigar. It feels like that way. When I want to smoke a premium cigar that tend to be premium, I want that natural taste, not sweet, creamy, but not sweet, nutty, creamy, not sweet. But when I smoke a darker cigar, when I smoke something that's strong, I wish there's some sweetness to kind of balance it out because a lot of time it'll catch you. It'll get you right there. But with the little sweetness, it actually stop you from feeling queasy and stuff like that. So I think that you should go on a stronger cigar rather than something light. If you want to make a dessert cigar, make a dessert cigar. Don't make it so strong, right? If you want to make something sweet and enjoyable for everybody, you make a sweet flavor light body cigar. But if you got to make a medium body or full body cigar, don't try to, it doesn't work that way. But some people like
that's
it.
why
So,
all the Deadwood cigars, like the Sweet Jane and all that, they're dark cigars.
Speak of the
Have
brulee,
you tried
did you
this
order
Connecticut, Tony?
what?
Have you tried this Connecticut?
I have, yes.
Yeah, I love this cigar. That's what I'm smoking next. That's a
It's way too long for me, though. That thing is way too long for me.
Yeah, it's a long smoke.
So Jesse's asking if any of us got the STFU bundle from DTT. I did not.
Damn it, that's what I meant to look for today. The STFU from Saka.
But that's the thing. If you want to make something sweeter to prove that something is not sweet enough, that's like me saying that would you like to taste this with sugar? Here's another version with 2 spoons of sugar. Here's another version with 3 spoons of sugar. That doesn't prove the first one doesn't have sugar in it.
He's just trying to find an excuse to go back to Don Juan. Or go on Michael's website.
But whatever that is, maybe he's right. But what I taste is is still personal preference, right? I rather have something that fits the taste rather than try to imitate something else adding the taste.
Yeah, that cigar is not for everybody. I mean, it really isn't. Not, I mean, most cigars aren't, but that one is definitely for a specific type of. And you know, being Saka came from Drew Estate. I hate to say it, but the truth is, the Sober Mesa is almost the people who like the Brulee is almost the Drew Estate crowd, if you would.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like that if yeah, how do I explain that? If you gotta get if you gotta make Connecticut, make Connecticut. Right?
Yeah.
If you gotta make Connecticut that strong, you gotta catch a lot of people off guard too. Right? People is like, you know what? It's DTT cigar. It must be good. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna go light. I'm gonna go with Connecticut. They gotta catch it every time. You gotta feel like, holy shit, what am I smoking? But that sweetness is gotta get you not thinking about that, right? Because the sweetness in the very beginning, the cap, the very beginning, first third, you gotta taste those sweet, and then after a while, the sweet goes away, and then you gotta get that punch of that strength. I think that's actually hurting the smokers than not. Like if you're a beginner, you think it's Connecticut cigar, you pick it up first time, you smoke it, it's sweet, you keep going. Next thing you know, you are feeling sick.
Yeah, and if you look at it this way, like think about all the people you know that love the Brulee. Me, Bob loves it, Chief loves it, and what do we all have in common? We all smoke flavored cigars, so naturally, that sweetness would be something that we would be attracted to over somebody who prefers traditional over flavored, you know?
And he's complaining about people think that is flavored.
But I mean, and it's true that the audience, like I said, that it's targeted toward, if you take all your hardcore Drew Estate smokers, that probably makes up a majority of the people who enjoy the Brulee.
That's why I feel like that's a sellout. I think his core line is already good. He didn't have to make that. And when he made that, it's kind of like a sellout. And I'm not saying that it's a bad idea in a business perspective. I just feel like that way. If you want to make a premium thing, you got to make it so that's something that it fits. It's like, hey, I'm the big guy. This is what I like, and I only make cigars that I smoke. You wouldn't make a Connecticut like that. I mean, yeah, he smokes it, but then again, it's his product. He had to smoke it. So you never know whether or not he really does smoke it.
If you want to smoke something from Dunbar, get that Unstolen Valor. I'm telling you right now, that's the best cigar he's ever made, in my opinion.
Right, you get the Sober Mesa, you get all the other regular cigars from that. You get the full strength cigar from DTT. You don't get
because he makes strong cigars. Everything he makes is strong.
Exactly. So you wouldn't want to go make a Connecticut, knowing that people who smoke Connecticut likes light body.
Yeah, because it's not light bodied at all.
It's not.
No.
So that's my problem with it. Like, I feel like if you gotta make a product, don't sell out to make a lower product that end up have the same characteristic as the rest because it doesn't fit that way.
Yeah, like I have it with evening coffee. It's too much to have with morning coffee.
Right? I mean, he can handle that strength, sure, but people who want to try the Connecticut is gotta get caught off guard every time.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, that's what I was just looking at, Martin. A little side note. All those house blends that I have, they're all it's all Nicaraguan filler in it. Like some Jalapa Valley, some Esteli, and it's all like 4-year aged fillers.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's a hard part so sweet tobacco, sweeter tobacco that's kind of sweet. Should go with a stronger cigar that's meant to be strong, that you knew was gonna strong. Right. Maduros and triple Maduros, whatever, Lajero, go with that. Go with that dark cigar. That gives a function and the reason why you have a cigar that's sweet, like kind of gets to it. But when you put it on lighter wrapper, it kind of defeats the point. You might as well make a flavor cigar.
That's what was my question. Do you think they'd be going to take something that is just got almost all that natural that isn't flavored?
I would hope not, but I mean, you never know.
You'll get the same crowd that complain that cigar must be infused.
Right. Yeah, that's right.
But you're gonna have that crowd that really likes it, though, right?
But again, those crowd that really like it, probably go buy Drew Estate too.
Yeah, I mean that's the truth. It really is. It really is the truth.
Right, and people is gonna go. Sweetness alone is not gonna get me. I need that flavor. right?
Right.
Because Druid State really does have a cult following. They do have, like their subculture. They have their own people. It's kind of like, I don't know what else to compare it to, but it's definitely it's its own thing, and that's a fact.
That's when I know like it had to be hard for them to branch. I mean, that's when Sokka and stuff got there. It had to be hard for them to branch out with like in the '90s when they were like killing it with acid when acid got real popular.
Yeah.
Like I wonder, like if Saka is so proud of that sweetness, that being natural, being a good cigar leaf, why didn't he make another cigar with those leaves?
Well, he's making the Sober Mesa Blue now. I don't know if it's going to be sweet or not. They haven't said a whole lot, but it's the same thing, but it's got the blue wrapper. It's supposed to be a different blend. I don't know if it's going to be sweet or not. They haven't even released a full write-up on it yet.
Yeah, but I think I don't know, the STFU bundle, it's not for me. It's not for me. Didn't even slightly intrigue me because I feel like just like add 1 more spoon sugar, 2 more spoon sugar.
It wouldn't surprise me if once they search through social media, whichever of those blends out of that pack is the most popular, it would be a great marketing ploy to do this. Oh, we like cigar number 3 better, and 90% of the people vote on that. And let's say the original Sober Mesa Brulee is number 1. They'll come out with a Sober Mesa Green or a Sober Mesa Especial in that number 3 that everybody liked. It's a very smart trick if that is the subtext here.
Guys, I am gonna go get another drink because I'm running out of drink. So give me 2 minutes. I probably had to bring down 1 more cigar, right? I want to smoke that Batman a little bit. But,
Do it.
Do it. It's not too strong. Do it.
No,
Just bring you a sweet tea in there to counterbalance it.
See, Martin, and you hate so many San Andreas wrappers, but that was a San Andreas wrapper.
Which one was that one?
The Murcielago, the red band.
Tayo, get over here. Come on. One side. Go. My dog's over there chasing something. Yeah, no. I mean, it definitely tasted aged. So I think with Mexican San Andres wrappers, they have to be aged for me to
I agree.
enjoy it.
You see, you like the Cuevas Reserva de Maduro, right?
Yes. And there was
see,
another one.
it's aged and it's San Andres wrapper and all that.
You remember that one time I smoked that Lancero I told you I liked?
Yep.
It was a Mexican San Andres wrapper, Lancero, by Casa Torrent. It was a 10-year-old Mexican San Andres wrapper. That shit was good.
I think a lot of that, because they have a San Andres, if it's not like real aged, it's got like a little bit of like almost like a salty sourness in a way.
And to me,
as it's got some time on it,
it'll dry your mouth out too. A younger San Andreas, to me, it will.
I can see that.
Yeah, I think that's why I didn't like the Coraline Maduro Casa Cuevas.
Ooh, see, I love that cigar.
I've had some of those that have been sitting for like a year. I love those things.
But that Reserva Maduro, I had it for the first time the other night. Oh my God, that thing was unreal.
Yeah, it's like their Coraline stuff, but like up here. It's just like a couple tiers up.
It's like they took their Coraline and made it. I got a lot of chocolate out of it. I don't know if it's because I had a cream soda, but I got so much rich coffee and chocolate out of that cigar. It was crazy.
Oh, dark. A lot.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I felt like it was more balanced than the Coraline.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'm back. Travis.
Yo. Don't do it. Don't tell me you did it.
Oh my God, Tony, you are going to be in like a diabetic coma with all that sugar.
I'm Asian. We grow sugar.
Tony.
We're in Louisiana. We grow sugar.
Cheers.
Tony said all he's got to do is stick his finger and stir unsweet tea and it gets sweet. That's how sweet he is.
I'm a sweet guy.
That's I tell my wife that all the time. I'm like, man, if you don't ever have something sweet enough, just like prick your finger and let your blood drip in there, and it'll be sweet right away.
This
It has
thing
so
is
much
full
sugar and stuff.
You know, I just put my
Now,
finger and
Tony,
stir it.
since
I
you're
get a
the-
little bit of sweetness. I get a little bit of mathematics in there. A little bit of fried rice in here too.
If you are gonna drink that though, you need to get some obviously sugar-free lemonade because that's like a complete sugar overload. But you need to mix it with lemonade.
Arnold Palmer played golf in Boston.
Just take a fresh lime and just squeeze it, or a lemon and squeeze it.
Tea and lemonade mix.
I
is
tell you what's really good
absolutely
is take the sweet
fantastic.
tea, put some ice in it, dump it down the sink, and then put the sweet tea in the glass.
I was waiting for that.
Let sweet tea be sweet tea, okay? Sweet tea life matters.
No. Hashtag can't drink.
Wow.
I chow down this in no time. This thing probably lasts me a day. What's wrong with
Now, is
sweet
there
tea?
ever a cigar?
Huh?
Is there ever a cigar or a brand of cigars that you know is very strong, but it's also flavorful that you kind of like? It kind of makes you feel like you don't want to smoke it because you know it's going to be strong, but every time you want a good cigar, you go to it.
A lot of LFDs.
Wagner.
Yes, I was about
Yeah,
to say, LFD.
yeah. I
Wagner
agree
cigar
with that.
gets me.
LFD. I'm scared of LFDs because I know the strength is there, but I know it's going to be a really, really, really good cigar. Like I've got like 2 or 3 LFDs in the humidor that I'm just letting them sit because they're just too strong for me.
Yeah, that double Lajero is a monster.
Yeah.
I have a cigar called the Wagner cigar, and it's all 3 items are Lajero. Wrapper,
But see-
binder, filler, all Lajero.
That Royal Danish, like extra strong, super Lajero, whatever it was, I smoked it and I didn't find it to be that strong. And it says
Nope.
extra strong on the wrapper. I didn't
Nope,
get the strength.
that one. That one tasted
I didn't
like
really,
black
I didn't really care for it either.
But we all have that cigar where you like, you know, you have 1 or 2, but you're so afraid of smoking it.
Mm-hmm.
You bought it, but you're just afraid to smoke it.
Yeah, that's me.
I have a lot of those.
Yeah.
See, with
Like-
Placencias, it's usually hit or miss. I know they're strong, but some of them are really strong and some of them are pretty medium to
Wait,
me. I
Placencia?
don't know if it's just the time of day. Placencia,
Well,
like the
yeah,
Alma
you give me
Fuerte.
you give me that Alma Fuerte. If it's in the Robusto, totally fine. If I try to go to the Toro or that freaking Solomon, I can do it, but man, that's a serious commitment, and I know it's gonna get to me.
Well, that's why they make
Yeah,
the
if I
Robusto.
do that, I usually drink like a cream soda or bring some cookies or something outside and kind of eat it along with it just to keep that sugar going so that thing doesn't make me fall on my head.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what's really funny is if you smoke cigar that's strong, right, and you drink a sweet drink that's full of high fructose corn syrup, it doesn't work. It has to be sugar.
Yeah, that's right.
Like if you do a pure cane sugar drink, that will work instantly. If you
Yeah,
drink,
that's what I drink is the cane sugar
Yeah,
cream
if you
soda,
drink-
and I'm fine.
If you drink anything with the high fructose corn syrup, it does not work, jack. It doesn't do anything at all. Because your body has so much trouble breaking it down. It's actually not sugar. It's just sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And definitely don't drink black coffee and smoke a strong cigar. God, on an empty stomach, I did that one time.
You gotta
Oh,
run
yeah.
to the bathroom real quick.
Oh,
Be
I did that in the morning, right when I first started smoking cigars. I was like, oh man, I'll get this double Lajero and 20 ounces of black coffee. And when I stood up out of my chair, I was like, oh my God, I'm not going anywhere.
You
going
can
back
hear
home.
your own heartbeat after that.
Yeah, you're sitting there sweating. You're like, oh my god, that's a bad idea.
Everybody's like, you like cigars? Oh yeah, they're great.
Like you guys tried that before, right? Where you feel sick and you're lying down there, but you can hear your own heartbeat. Like dun,
Oh,
dun,
yeah.
dun, dun, dun. You can really
Oh, yeah.
feel it. You're like, holy shit, what did I have to do myself? Is that how OD feels like? Yes.
Yeah, I have to be careful when people come over because, like, oh yeah, I'll take a cigar and I'll be not thinking, you know, and grab them something, and you'll be talking to them, and you notice their eyebrows are sweating. You're like, oh shit.
You know, first thing you notice is they'll start looking different places. They'll start looking
Yeah.
very like right. They try to look at a place that doesn't make them dizzy. They look around, right? And then next thing you know is like they start to sweat. They'll start to sweat, and they start to do this a lot. It's like,
Yeah, and it sucks when you're driving. I did it once.
oh,
I forgot to eat lunch, not thinking about food. I'm on a 4-hour drive home, grabbed a full body stick. Oh my God, that made for a trip.
oh
Yep.
god.
Oh,
Yeah. I'd be very careful about smoking nowadays. Like if I gotta smoke a strong cigar that I know I'm afraid of, I gotta have at least 2 big meals, like back to back, lunch and dinner, before
Yeah.
I even try it. Like I gotta make sure, number one, if you gotta puke, you got something else to puke. You got something to puke out with. It sucks when you have nothing to puke. Dry sucks. Dry.
yeah.
It sucks.
Rule number 2: don't hang out with Brandon because he'll be like, "Here you go, here."
It's like, no, it's like, oh, Brendan, I gotta take a break. No, don't be a pussy. There you go. Here's another one. And he'll hand you like a Maduro or something like that. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Woo.
And it's like, I need something light. And he was like, oh, here's 2 Connecticut. There you go.
Yeah. Here's a Woody, Connecticut smoked it.
Yeah, you're always 8 cigars behind.
That's why I'm in training, man, so that doesn't happen again.
Yeah, you're always 8 cigars behind. You're like, I already smoked 4 cigars. He's on his like 10th one for the day.
This
I don't
makes
think I've
number
ever smoked
5.
more than 4 in one day, ever. I don't even know if I've smoked. Yeah, I have once.
Travis, you have no choice if you're hanging out with Brendan. You don't even know how many you smoke until the end of the night. It's like, how many did I smoke? Holy shit.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think Brandon's coming to the swamp no time soon, so I'll be safe.
When you come to if you come to 2021, you might see Brendan. Different story.
I'll just bring some duct tape. Y'all give me a thumbs up, and we'll go hide him somewhere.
But see, Travis, even with these lives, you don't smoke more than 3, more than 4?
Yeah, I do. I usually do 2. I have done 3, but I always start with my stronger cigar, and I always go. It's 2 Connecticut's. If I do 3, it's always going to be 2 Connecticut's and one, and I do my strong one right off the bat to try and pace myself. Like that's why I'm going Connecticut with my second one, and if we go into a third one, I'll go grab a Casa Cuevas Connecticut Robusto, and I'll be fine.
So is there a reason
Okay,
why
now
that's not lit yet?
Huh?
Is there a reason why that one is not lit?
Yeah, because I'm still smoking the Leather Rose.
Too slow. Keep going.
It's actually
Now,
a
see,
pretty slow burning cigar, believe it or not.
Aaron, I just want to tell you, if there is way Brendan can get it, or if little guy can get it, there's gotta be a way you can get it. All right. So I don't think there's any available right now, but if there is, Casa Cueva doesn't make a lot of swag, so that's the problem.
Oh, swag, yeah, they no, there really isn't any.
He's looking for this shirt, so I don't think they made this shirt for. They haven't been making this shirt for at least a year. So.
No, yeah, Brandon made those for an event, is what it was. Who's asking? You said who? Matt Johnson was asking?
Aaron, Ronia.
Oh, Aaron, no, yeah, they don't.
But if that is available, I will make sure bother Michael and Brendan enough that you will know about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that
want
stuff
that
becomes
blue-
available and it's an offer, we'll do it. Yeah.
No,
It's
if
that
I have
blue and
extras, I
golden
will have
one.
sent it to you. But I just don't. Didn't I send up a couple? The Cigar Mechanic and then Casa Cueva cigar. I mean, the T-shirt and one of the raffles.
Probably.
We did Sereno T-shirt too. We did a Sereno T-shirt too.
Yeah, he always does that to me. He'll be like, "Hey, you want a shirt?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." What size are you? Medium? Never mind. Okay. That's
Yeah,
okay.
we only have extra large, 3X large.
You know, you can wear a large. I'm like, it won't shrink enough. No, I can't.
So yeah, I don't know. Cigar industry is such a complicated industry.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is, right? It's a lifestyle, yet it's complicated. Yeah, it could be very uncomplicated. It just is complicated.
I mean, it ends up being more of, because the community's so tight. Once you're more into the community, the complication can be less.
You know, I watched Brendan's show, and then I remember one of the guy was talking like, this is a big community. Everybody, there's no people that's higher, there's no people that's lower. We're all big community. But a lot of times you don't feel that way. There are a few people out there just feel like they're the big boss of the industry. So.
Oh yeah, I mean, you're gonna get those jerks
yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah, there's one specific guy. out there. It does. I'm not gonna name any names.
You know, the one with the
I mean,
fire
it's true.
in the background.
I'm talking about one that makes very strong cigars, very boutique cigars. I
You know,
think we all know who I'm talking about, but we'll skip that name.
Right? I think it would be nice if every cigar group will get along together.
Yeah.
But it's hard.
We're like the gangs of New York.
You all coexist. Yeah, you can't stand each other.
Culture within the culture.
I mean, I can tell you, I'm a stubborn person. I cannot handle seeing people that I don't like, and you know that's just the way it is. Like if I see, I go on a string, I see somebody comment that I didn't like, I'm like, oh, there you go, turn it off. Good, and that's actually out of respect because I don't want to argue with the person. You know, there are times where like I really want to bitch him out.
Yeah.
I try to hold back my anger and not be Karen. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. I mean, we're still human after that. I mean, liking cigars is one thing, smoking cigars is one thing, making friends another thing, right? But in the end, we're still just human beings. There's gotta be a few that just don't like.
That's a fact.
Right? But you know, can we all sit down and share a cigar? We could, yeah. Right? If I was in a lounge and then the person I didn't like sit over there having his cigar, that's okay with me. So, but I don't know if I'll go there and chat with them.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a few out there that you wouldn't go chat with.
Oh, there's quite a bit I wouldn't chat with them. You know, just the way it is. But then we have a lot of, you know, luckily we have a lot of nice people. We have a lot of nice people.
Just come down here, get some of that Southern comfort, Southern hospitality. Come to New
I would
Orleans.
love for you to come down here.
Sweet tea?
I mean, there's plenty of it. There is plenty of it.
I feel like, you know, when you get something that's plenty in your own state, you don't like. For example, I don't like cranberry that much. And cranberry is manufactured in Massachusetts.
I love cranberries.
You know, same idea. You know, it's like we have clam chowder. It's like I don't really particularly like clam chowder. But we have so much of it. Everywhere has it. So.
I've never had it.
Clam chowder?
Never.
Wow.
Clams ain't really a thing down here.
And what do you have there?
Ooh.
Everything else.
I mean, I could write you a list. We got jambalaya, gumbo,
Oyster,
etouffee, stew,
shrimp,
coubillon,
alligator.
sauce piquant. I mean, if it don't eat us, we eat it. And then as long as we can kill it first, we still eat it.
That sounds like Asian.
Crawfish is the main thing that goes on around here.
I will not eat crawfish. I will not eat crawfish. I used to eat crawfish, but after you see how many parasite in there, you will not eat crawfish.
Well, I mean, we boil them 100 pounds at a time.
And
Yeah.
drink it with a lot of beer.
Asians will eat crazy amount of it. It's so popular in China right now. They put it in like just chili, like spicy part of red lava and just eat it.
Yeah.
I can't.
Shrimp,
I used
you
to
know,
eat it though.
shrimp,
Lots of shrimp.
soft shell crab, one of my favorite pieces of seafood, fried soft shell crab.
What do you guys
Good
have
stuff.
that other state don't have? How's that?
Probably, I would say gumbo and jambalaya. Done
We have
the
gumbo
right
and jambalaya
way.
here.
The right.
It's not. Yeah,
Right
it's
way.
not the same.
No.
That's like saying Taco Bell serves Mexican food.
Taco Bell doesn't serve Mexican food. That dog is not even Mexican.
That's right. Yeah, it's if you come down to New Orleans and eat the seafood here, like the Cajun seafood, there is no other place on the planet that has it like this small area here.
No.
I will have to pick a good time and have to look through the weather, make sure there's no hurricane going over there, and then maybe I'll go.
Avoid May through November.
No, I would say Thanksgiving to Easter will be your best bet here, because after that, the humidity and sun will either boil your insides or the hurricane will just blow you back to Massachusetts.
Sounds like Arizona. Sounds like Arizona. I don't know. It's all kind of crazy places. I know. Why do you guys live places that's so hot?
We don't want to. We have
Trust me, I do not like living here.
when
I
our
hate
when our
living
kids
here.
are when our kids are grown, we're probably gonna go move up around where Bob is. To be totally honest with you, we've talked that we're either gonna move there or we're gonna move somewhere way up north, like Bangor or something.
That's only because Bob tell you that over there is always a nice smoking weather.
Well, they got beaches over there that won't give you brain-eating bacteria, so you know.
I don't know. I think all oceans are one ocean, right? All oceans are the same. This is one ocean.
Yeah,
No,
but
not,
the
no.
water down here looks like a septic tank
You
on the
gotta think
coast.
all the Mississippi River literally is flushed into our state.
Yeah.
We get the bottom of the river.
And they drain hospitals into that river. You ain't careful, you'll see a catfish walk on land and then fly off.
But here's the thing: you're talking about river. I'm talking about ocean.
Yeah.
Well, it drains into the not an ocean, but the Gulf of Mexico, and it's so dirty. Oh, it's so dirty.
Hey, you know, if you go to Asia, the water turns green, and you still drink it.
Here the water is a metallic color. It's got so much oils and pollutants in it. It's just
like you can light the ice on fire sometimes.
But why would you have to wait for your kids to grow up? Why don't you just move so that your kids don't have to deal with that water now?
Because we have kids with other exes, and legally
wouldn't
we
care,
can't
but
move over 75 miles away, or we forfeit custody. So
Would you be
gotta
able
wait
to move
another-
75 miles at a time?
Yeah. That ain't gonna get us nowhere where we're at.
You move 75 miles for 3 months, and you move another 75 miles from that point. 75 miles.
Louisiana's like the butthole of the country, and we don't even get out of the crack until we go about 200 miles north.
that is a true statement. It
Alright.
smells like the butthole of the country.
Since we're going there, we're going that direction. YouTube needs to turn off, okay? YouTube needs to turn off. Anyways, this is it for the YouTube show today. We're gonna close YouTube. You know how to get to the chat room, so you know.